말고 다 되는 것도 아니야. You could try it all you want and waste your time. You look ahead, a million people in the line, but I'm one step away until the day I will be gone. Baby, you're a shooting star or a rising star. Name yourself in a galaxy. Don't let the others fool your mind. 붙잡아야 할 건 only your tenacity. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. Name yourself in a galaxy. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. It's the necessity. They say you gotta win it, step over them, go get 'em. They say you gotta win it, step over them. You think that's right?
It's all about the mindset. Just focus on yourself. It's all about the mindset.
Keep moving on. I'm one step away until the day I will be gone. Baby, you're a shooting star or a rising star. Name yourself in a galaxy. Don't let the others fool your mind. 붙잡아야 할 건 only your tenacity. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. Name yourself in a galaxy. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. It's the necessity. Infinite loop of fall and rise. We fall and rise again and again, again, then again. 반짝이는 수많은 stars. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you're a shooting star or a rising star. Name yourself in a galaxy. Don't let the others fool your mind. 붙잡아야 할 건 only your tenacity. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. Name yourself in a galaxy. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. It's the necessity.
Welcome back, my fellow adventurers. Hello, hi. How you all doing? It's so good to be back.
I'm sorry that I'm a little later than I expected. As some of you may know, I did make a little YouTube short real fast. Well, took me a couple hours, but fast in the way that it took me less than 5 hours. Anyway, so hi everyone. Discord, yes. Hi Jeremiah Scotty. Thank you. Discord, I actually have been doing some behind the scenes work a little bit. It's definitely not ready, but I have been doing a little bit by a little bit. I don't know when it's going to be ready, but thank you. Obviously, that's doing a counter now, so we're up to 20 times already. The higher that goes, the faster I work on it, essentially. So, anyway, sorry for yesterday. Well, my internet provider should be sorry, but anyway, I feel bad as well because it's something that I felt like I should have been able to control, even though I couldn't. Internet power going out randomly pretty much during the worst time I've ever had. The stream was going great, everything was going fun, everything was fine, and then the internet just went out, and they were doing maintenance for hours, so just kind of abruptly ended. So sorry about that, everyone. Anyway, to make up for it a little bit, obviously I got that short out earlier, and I'm going to try to stream at least a few hours today as well. So hopefully we can get some of the things that we were supposed to get done yesterday done today, such as the copper golems. We were about to do those, and we even have, where are they? We even have the materials ready for a couple of them, because I would like to have the copper chest right here in this spot and actually have them putting the items where they belong so that we can have automatically crafting iron and so on, and and actually just kind of have everything nicer. Also, I have decided, I think I'm going to try it. Oh, I'm scared. I am so scared, but I'm going to try to actually move these guys up against the wall here and also put them so that they're standing literally right next to each other. I don't know if this will work. I guess we could try with this wall first. I mean, if I do this here, let's just start going for it, I guess. If I do this, it should, in theory, be fine. And then we can move them all back and actually be standing right next to each other. That's the plan. So I probably shouldn't be doing that for everything, but and then yeah, we can make it so it's just a little bit nicer, essentially. That's the plan. I don't know if it will work, but that's the plan. Anyway, so let's see. So I'm gonna need stone. Oh boy. Okay, lots of stone. If I can do it, it will fit so many more people, and I'll be able to clear this out a lot. This will get so much more room. I will stop being so claustrophobic in here. Plus, we'll get plenty of room for the copper golems to be walking around. So I'll have nice little areas and stuff. That's the plan. This has got to be available because, as you guys can see, our zombie's still in there just in case something goes wrong. He's got a permanent home just right there. So I can't put anything in that spot. However, it doesn't mean I can't put anything in this spot and all the way down. So if I do that, how many can I fit? Like if I go to right here, how many does this fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a 13, a 14, and a 15. Okay, we are 15 worth. And how many do I have just in this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then even one of these middle ones. So it should be able to get all of these guys. Oh my. Yeah, that if this works, I'll be able to take out all this row. Oh my goodness, that'd be so nice. And then I can actually adjust this thing a little bit because I've been realizing I don't think we're gonna be needing more than just one chest. I'm just having a random feeling that I can maybe bring this down right here and figure, instead of all this nonsense. At least move it around, make it look not sideways. This is still good. Anyway, wow, this I'm hoping this works. Okay, if this is gonna work, I'm gonna need a lot of trapdoors again. I don't really want to take those trapdoors, so I think we're just gonna go get some stone, get some trapdoors, that's a wall, and then head back. Oh, I'm just realizing we have no music playing. That would have been nice. Wait, that's not the music. That's the big spin wheel. Hold on. There we go. Technical difficulties. Oh, we still are carrying our subscribe and follow and subscribe stairs, which I guess can go. Hold on. I think I can go in here if I have the room, which I do not have the room. Oh, we have the subscribe walls. These are practically the same thing. Follow and subscribe. I think we'll switch them out. There we go. Because I kind of like to follow and subscribes, So anyway, the subscribe wall can still be a backup right in here. It does the same thing as the item filter. So that should work. Also, we'll keep a couple of those torches on us. That's all fine. This looks pretty good for them now. Okay, you can go back. Okay. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put some more, a little bit faster pace. We got some stuff to do. Okay, so that's stone bricks. Please, stone bricks. Yes. No. Maybe. Right in here, maybe. Yeah, that looks great. And then, of course, we're gonna need quite a bit of trapdoors. We have a lot made already. That's beautiful. And then deep slate. Wait, cobble, why is there cobble deep slate in there? I don't like that. Oh, we need so much more room. You know what? This can just go in here for now. I don't care enough. We can figure it out later. We are running out of room, that's for sure. Okay, that should be all we technically need. Maybe. I just rolled my eyes because I've been thinking about all the things we're going to potentially need. I actually been debating on moving in here. We'll do this just to have a little bit more because I've been debating on moving their workstations into the actual wall and then like kind of making the wall just kind of jutted out a little bit in the back side of it. Hard to explain. Hopefully I'll be able to show you what I mean. But we are going to want some of our mine carts after all of that. And also our rails might as well just take, I think we actually have, yeah, we have rails over there. Okay. The minecart box can just come with us. Rails we have over there. We have hopefully enough stuff to just make this work. I'm using hand gestures again. Need to set up on my camera. Anyway, hopefully this works. Okay, right. So I'm thinking all of the workstations will go right in this spot here. How about I do this quickly while it's daytime? Nope. Okay. Can I actually fly out? Ooh, I can. Perfect. And then the plan that I'm talking about is to like, I think this was not meant to be there. I think this was temporary. I don't know what this was for. No idea what that was for. Anyway, what I want to do is something like this. And honestly, considering, I think that makes it look a little bit better. And then some torches up here just to add some security. Hopefully nothing breaks. No. Yes, no. Oh my goodness. Fourth try is the charm, right? Right there. Thought that was a real zombie for a second. Anyway. Okay. That should work for now. Wait, why is there a cat out here? Oh, that's okay. That's ocelot. That's fine. Those are fine. I thought that was screwing with our cat system that was over here. Feels nice to be able to run around fast. Anyway, there's all of our cats watching from yesterday. All of the creepers and everything else falling down. Anyway, back inside we go. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping this works. We're gonna find out, that's for sure. So like I said, I think just making all of these go inside of there and then they can all stand right there. So we're gonna have essentially 2 more blocks of room, but we're also gonna be having this knocked out completely. Ooh, this one too. This actually could be the 15th guy. Perfect. Those two can stay. This guy can move. Okay. So rail carts and rails. We'll take this cart too. One at a time. Just one at a time. So first, let's get this kind of set up a little better. So if I do that, I'm hoping this works. Again, I don't know for sure if this will work. So we shall find out. I'm definitely not nervous at all. Nope, not one bit. Because if it fails, then it's not like we'll have tons of skeletons and stuff spawning in here or something. No, definitely not. In other words, I'm very nervous. Because I really don't want anything spawning in here. Okay. Step 1, potentially complete. Don't know for sure yet how this is gonna go, so we're just gonna hope. And then if I just, let's see, let's do some math. So again, I think it's 15, but we're gonna double check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shh, 15. Okay. So one at a time. We're gonna get a toolbox out. I'm realizing these guys actually might need to move first because they are right in the way. So still toolbox out. Toolbox, please. Get our axe. There we go. We got mine carts. We got everything we need. So nice and easy, right? Super easy. So this should make him mad. Perfect. What are you? Depth Strider. Okay. Now, ooh, what's nice is that it looks like I could just put one there. Okay. He should, in theory, this should just work. Please don't screw this up. Oh man, okay. Remember how I said not to screw it up? Definitely screwing it up. Okay. How many more things can I screw up at once? Let's see. Let's find out together, shall we? Okay. Looks like that should be fine. I don't know how you got out. Not a fan of that. I must have knocked him by accident. Okay, here, have just stay right there for a second, please. Yes. There you go. Have one of those. Okay. Okay. All right. We have to put this down first. Apparently it didn't work. Yes. No. Maybe. Okay, maybe. Oh, I'm hoping this is working. Okay, now. He's mad, which was fine. And now he's happy, which is also fine. Okay. I just need to move this guy that way. Perfect. And then please go on to that track. Not what I meant, but that's kind of fine. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is what I meant. I'm really hoping these all stand together. Oh my goodness, this would be great. It's kind of weird looking. It's a little scary. It's definitely scary. I don't know if I trust it. But if this works, oh, this would be great if this works. So we shall see. That's not the right spot for that. Okay, next. Okay, so you should get mad. You look pretty mad. Okay, perfect. Now you should be happy again. Why are you giving me carrots? What was that about? They're gonna try to feed each other. That's a problem. It's a mild problem. I'm just gonna hope that this is working. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, stay right there. Yes. They are feeding each other, which is going to screw this up a little bit. But it looks like they might be just fine here. I think we're going to be okay. I think this will work just fine. So now, oh man, this would be great if this works, because I can break this out completely. Oh, this will be nice. All right, let's get these 3 before we get those guys. So next is you. You have a cart. Have a cart. There you go. Okay. I'm just going to take your workstation. I'm going to move it gently. Don't worry. It's going to be very gentle. There we go. Very gently moving to this spot. Okay. Now I like it again. Thank you. See how easy this is? This is great. Okay. Now we do that. Move it around ever so slightly. Just move nice and easy. Just like that. Very good. Yes. Good job. All right. Now. Awesome. Okay, I can definitely break this out a little bit so I can have a little bit of room in here. I can actually see how this is going to look. So this guy's still got to stay right there. This guy's still staying. Not sure. I think I might keep that pillar like that. Why is there a guy missing? Is someone missing completely? Hold on. No, he's moved. We moved his workstation. We're good. Okay, that guy gets to stay there. This is gonna be this random pillar up in the air. That's about it. I could move him back a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. So now, you're up next, good sir. Right here, come on. Okay. Yes, yes. Very nice. I'm debating on whether or not I want to actually make this like this. And then break this out. I mean, it does make it easier to move around. If I do something like that, kind of makes it look like a stronghold, I guess. Just kind of up in the air. Maybe if I put like, I put like a block here, makes it look a little stronger. It's like, you know, obviously the physics of it doesn't need it. It's Minecraft after all, but to make it look like it's possible, just give it a little extra strength, you know? Anyway. Just don't break that one. Wait, which one is he standing on? He's standing up there. I can actually... One second. Well, that woke me up a little bit. Once I think something fell in my house. Not sure if anyone heard that or not. I think we're all good. If I had to guess, I'm trying to see. If I had to guess, it'd probably be just like one of the dishes or something like that was drying. And I think it just fell into the sink. So I think everything's fine. I'm just going to go with everything's fine. If I hear it again, that's going to be way more freaky. Anyway, pretending that didn't happen. Move this guy now. Okay. Next, please. Nice and easy. Here we go. And push. Yes. You can do it. You can do it. Listen to the music. It's perfect. You got this. And hiya. Okay. No, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Move back, please. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's good enough. I'm hoping that you're all working properly. Now I should be able to break this out. I'm hoping this works. It looks like it's gonna work. Oh man, look how much more room we have in here if this does work. Oh wow, this was much needed if this does work. I think I'm gonna be doing it like this from now on for every villager trading area if this ends up working properly, because it definitely cuts down on the amount of room you need by a ton. Actually, it's like 1/3. Well, a little less than that, because it's only getting rid of every other spot, but still very good. All right, next is you. Yes. Now just take that gently. Don't worry. It's gonna go right here for you. You should be happy about it. Yep, you sure are. Okay, come on over. Ready? And push. Okay. Okay. Just round the edges. There you go. I could make rail systems all the way, but no real need to. Just watch out for the bird. We're good. We got this. Come on. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Perfect. First try. All right. Now I can break this apart too. Awesome. That one could stay. These guys can all stay kind of separated, I guess. It's fine. I don't need to make it all. We'll see. We'll see how this goes first. Because this isn't going to even cover all of the, well, you know what I mean. It's not going to even cover all these guys. Okay, next, right there. Very good. He should be happy. He sure does look it. So I'm going to put that cart right there. Get a cart. I don't even know why I got all the extra carts, because we're doing this one at a time anyway. But, you know, just to be safe, I guess. Careful, careful. Okay, go around. Perfect. And in you go right there. Okay. Ugh, scary when they jump up like that. Okay, you guys all look pretty happy. We're doing pretty good. How many are in rate? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of want to make this guy kind of in the center. He's not going to be perfectly in the center. I'm just realizing I don't know who's necessarily attached to what. I'm hoping this guy's attached to this one. He looks like he is. Okay. We're going to do this guy next. So he's roughly in the center. It's not perfectly in the center. I could move him around if I wanted to. Don't really want to. This is going to be good enough. So here we go. And cart. Very good. All right. All right, next is this guy. I'm just going to get back to moving him around normally. No. Yeah, no, yes, no. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Just pretend like nothing happened. Very good. And swing. Perfect. Perfect. First try. Man, I'm breaking everything. Okay, let's try not to break the floor every time. That'd be great. I know that it's very nice to have Okay, we're gonna do this gently. Very nice to have the beacons, but I really don't want this to screw up. Hey, PLJ 95. Villagers are so much fun. Indeed. How you doing, buddy? For those of you who don't know, definitely shout out for PLJ underscore 95, another fellow Minecraft Bedrock player. How's your nether water area going? Doing great. How's you? I'm doing well. I'm back from my vacation, as you can tell, and last night, unfortunately, right when stream was getting so good, unfortunately, I lost internet power, so I'm trying to make up a little bit for today. Unfortunately, it looks like everyone's been busy and stuff, so. But I'm doing well, The new short I just made today, I think is the new fastest I've had for views. That was cool, at least for the first 20 minutes or whatever. I think it had over 2,000 views in the first like 10 minutes or something. It was pretty awesome to see. But of course, it also already stopped and stuff, so. Anyway, vacation was great. I got to go visit New York and Niagara Falls, the Smoky Mountains over in Tennessee. 2K in 20 minutes. It was actually like, yeah, I think it's like, it stopped though. So it's cool, but it also stopped. So I think it stopped at around 2,400 or something. But hey, you know, still good. And Orange Llama Wagon, welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, I still got a lot to learn when it comes to shorts and stuff. It wasn't anything like, it took me like a few hours to make. So I still got to learn how to make them faster. Or, well, kind of. Because I obviously, I think quality is very important. So I just need to make them better. Shorts are interesting. Yeah, I want to learn. I need to make more videos. It's just, obviously, since I'm still kind of bad at editing and stuff, it's more of like a learning process. Plus, I noticed, you know, almost every big creator I know that has, you know, millions or whatever, they make shorts, videos, and lives. They do everything. So I want to do the same. I feel like it's a good thing to do if you're going to be trying to make content a full-time thing like I would like to do. So we'll see. But I definitely can tell every time that I still have a lot to learn, but you know, part of the process. Now, speaking of processes, this is going pretty, I don't know if this is working. This looks to be working. If this works, this is going to be the new way I have villagers from now on. I have never put villagers in a straight line like this, but it is definitely saving so much room. So if this works, and it looks like it is, I'm going to be so happy. Because this will have so much more space, but it will also be a good marker for every other villager trading hall I have probably ever do ever. Because I kind of like having it like all just, it's just so much less room. It's just like, look all the extra room we're having inside this place. Just, we don't even have to move the walls around or anything. Just got to be a little bit careful about that. So, seems to be working pretty well. I'm so far pretty happy with this. All right, here, you have a cart. Fine, I'll just do it like all the way over. But don't, you know what, we're gonna be careful. All right, very careful. First is that, get him all excited. Don't put a thing down yet. There we go. He would have went under there and suffocated. That would have been terrible. Okay, here we go. And away you go. Perfect. What do I got? Room for two more? Okay, 2 more. Just for this wall anyway. I think we might do the similar thing somewhere else. Okay, these 2 right here. You know what? Fine, I'll okay, sure. Why not have it curved around? That's perfect. All right, in you go. Please. Yes. No. Maybe you can do this. There you go. Curve around to the thing, There you go. Perfect. Let's try indeed. 1 more to go for this area. And then I can actually clean this whole thing up. I don't know why I'm doing that actually. Hold on. If we're going to do this, we might as well do it right. So leave that as is. Take this guy right here. I'm hoping to still be hearing iron golems. I haven't really been paying attention to that. Very careful. Very careful. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want him going underneath the stones there. Okay. That looks like it's working. And this guy's roughly in the middle. Like I said, I could move him around if I really wanted to. That's our OG. And Excess Coffee. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Another wonderful shout out for another streamer that's plays some Minecraft. Excess Coffee, welcome in. Okay, so we got this getting cleaned up pretty well. I'm hoping this works as intended. Like I said, I'm a little nervous. I think I heard some golems. Hold on, do I hear anything? And Sarson Stone, haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? A wild Sarson has appeared. Is there Pokemon battle music here? I like it. Sarson Stone. How are we all? I'm doing great. How are you all? It's so good to see everyone starting to come in. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, good whatever. I know that everyone's have different time zones. For me, it's just past midnight. But of course, I woke up like 4 hours ago. Maybe 5 or 6 hours ago. Like I was just saying, I made another YouTube short, and it took me a little while. So, but now I'm here. So here we are. Sorry, 5 a.m. Oh yeah, you know you're good. Do you just wake up, or you going to bed soon? And then also, okay. This is gonna be great. I can actually see this window for the first time. This was the whole purpose of this thing. Just woke up, awesome. Okay, all right, if I'm gonna have this thing, I want to keep all these villagers together. So I think what I'll do, technically, I technically don't need that. I can do this. Trading post looks real clean, sir. Nice job. Yeah, this is a thing I don't even know if it's gonna work. I've never seen anyone do this before. I'm hoping it works. It seems to be working. So the plan is seems to be working pretty well. In fact, I'm very happy with it. If this does, it's definitely gonna be a lot more efficient on room. Excuse me, I'd like to be in, please. Thank you. Oh, it's just getting so much more room. It's definitely less claustrophobic. I don't know if I want to move this guy back a little bit. I think I can. If I move him back just slightly, I'll be able to move this monstrosity around. I don't think he's standing on this. I'm gonna just go for it. Okay. That gives me a little bit more headroom, and then I can make let's see, if I do that, move this right here. Maybe something like this, just to give it a little extra flair, I guess. Sure, whatever. Sure. I don't know. That looks so much better. No, I've done something similar but carpets in front so they can't get out. I never thought about carpets in front. That might be nice too. As you can tell, I just use the trap doors to just kind of stick them into there. That I have seen before, but that's not what I've been doing, you know, with all these spots. The carpet in front sounds really smart too. I might do carpet in front as like an extra security measure, because I don't think any of them can move around too much. Here, I'm gonna look at how much iron we have just to see if the golems actually are working. So we're at 59 currently. I think I've heard some, but not sure. Not sure if I've seen that one and if it works on Java. Yeah, Java and Bedrock do have quite a bit difference. Oh, the stick them on honey is good because they can't jump one block. Yeah, that's true too. I've seen that one, which is a good option. Yes, indeed. So how many more? Oh, I think I hear one. I think I hear one right now. Yes, it's working. Oh, it's working. Okay. So that means that enough of them are still attached to their workstations. Hopefully all of them, but at least enough of them. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna be doing this for all of these villagers because this side's all cramped up too. So I think we're gonna be moving quite a bit around here. So I can fit 2 more in this spot right here. I think I'm gonna make it kind of turn. Maybe breaking and mending. These 2 are gonna be by far the most used. So I don't mind them having their own little spots, which means these 2 can come with me. We got looting, which is also gonna be used a lot, and efficiency, which is gonna be used a lot. They can go right here. And then those 2 can have their own little spot. We'll figure it out in a moment. So first, let's see. I need to potentially move some torches around here because I don't really want these torches on the ground like this. We'll be figuring out lighting in a little bit. Anyway. Okay, that should be good. So where's your workstation? Right behind you, huh? Right here? Okay. Right. Put a block there so he doesn't actually go backward because that would be terrible. Like I said, they will get suffocating damage if they do that. I almost screwed it up the first one. Anyway, so now we should be able to put a cart, pick them up, and put them into the next spot. Very good. And click the button. I technically don't need to move all of these around. I can do that. There we go. And then you can come with me. Right here. Take this guy's workstation next. This is surprisingly going pretty well. Don't want to jinx it, but this is going pretty well. I say that and I almost screwed it up. This is exactly what I was worried about. Yeah. Okay. If he went a little bit farther, I would have jinxed it a little too much. That scared me. Okay. I think that's good. Now, what do I want to do with these 2? That definitely made me nervous. All right, these 2 right here. I want them to have their own spot. I don't want it in front of this. I still want the front door to just come in. I might put them right here. This might be a good spot. Because if I leave this open just a little bit for that zombie, I technically only need about that much space just to get it right through. Because I can still technically do something like this if I need to get that zombie out. Hopefully I'll never need to get that zombie out again. But, you know, just in case. And then of course, I only need 2 spots. All right. Now the walls and stuff can technically be changed if I want. I'm not too sure I want them changed. I don't mind it too much. No. Torches can't be there. Okay, hold on. Only because of the fact that we're going to be putting signs there eventually. Little Dino dance over there. I see it. Okay. Now, I don't know which one's which for the workstation, so I'm gonna have to pay a little bit of attention here. And I'm also gonna try not to hit them. Who got mad? You know what? Better yet, I got an idea. We'll just do both at the same time because we do have the extra carts, and then we can just see who's getting happy when we put one down. So cart for you. Should be able to just go right through. Very nice. And cart for you. Okay. Very good. Here, I'll push you both of the guys out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Now, I could. Oh, I see what I need to do. So hold on. Those two spots right there need to be. Am I gonna make it? Nope. Okay. Be very careful because it is technically in the open slot right now. Do not want these guys to get out for many obvious. Well, more importantly, I don't want baby zombies getting in for very obvious reasons. Okay, that should be good. Now we head back in and just run in and see what's going on right here. Get the other guy around as well. Here, you know what? Nope. Okay. Fine. Here, try again. Try again. There you go. Okay. Awesome. That's a sword. Be careful. Just need to get these guys somewhat next to each other, but also far apart. All right, who's gonna be first? I already have the rail system on this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place. Who is it? It's this guy. Okay, all right, you're first. There you go, and in you go. Perfect. And then this should make that one happy. Very good. Awesome. These two are, again, our main two guys or girls, who, whatever, you know, can't really tell. So we have unbreaking and mending. Perfect. Okay. And now that that's set, I can break out to right here, it looks like. Just gotta be careful of the beds. That's the only caveat to this. If I break any beds, that will definitely screw up this whole thing. Okay. This is where I gotta be a little careful. Don't aim up. Oh man, this is so much more room in here. This is so nice. I don't even really mind that too much. It's so, because obviously there's floating beds everywhere. Those still gotta stay. Okay, so now it's a matter of how do I want to do this? You know, it's kind of funny. If I did this method before, I would have never made this side room here because they would have been all standing up against this wall. So now that I've done this side room, now I gotta wonder what I want to do. So obviously I want these 5 together and I want them right. So much room for activities. Yeah. Okay. I want those 5 still together. And I mean, I could technically don't need this big archway. And I technically don't need a wall right here. I mean, like this kind of wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would still have to be like right here. I don't know if I like that. So I definitely want to do something with this. This is so much nicer. Look how uniform this is now. This is great. But now that definitely means we have to do something about this. Okay. So I do like the idea of potentially using this wall. How does it look from the outside? Yeah, I could just make some steps right here. Or not steps, but the little block thing like that. Just all across here. Let's see, what we're at 548 on the Z axis. So, and then it goes to 555, 548 to 555. Let's see what that does. 548. Okay, so it goes all the way to there, which is fine. Well, I guess we wouldn't use that one because of the archway. So all right, how many is that? Let's be quick about this because of timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna put some blocks over there just so I don't have to think about it too much because I really do not need a baby zombie just ruining our day right now. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay. So how many? That I think I counted 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't even need all the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's definitely going to be for these guys. Which means I don't really need this spot. Or we don't really need this spot. I think doing that's a little smarter because then we can actually have a little bit more room when we walk in. Okay. Put a block there and slide it across. Perfect. Put in some trap doors for a little bit of festivities. More importantly, to keep the villagers in. There we go. And we're gonna put the workstations inside of here. So we'll start with these two since they're right here. Okay. Okay, I gotta be a little careful. This should work fine. Please, yes. Yes. Okay, that worked better than expected, honestly. All right, same thing for you. Just be careful not to get that guy. Okay. Move it around a little bit so I can make that line like that. Perfect. Very nice. Now for these ones over here. All right, which one are you? You are, I believe, are the chest plate guy, correct? Yes, chest plate and pants. I don't need no pants or chest plate. All right, fine, you can be first. It's gonna be a little bit tricky trying to get in here with this in the way, but should work. I mean, for the next one especially, it's gonna be a little wild. Okay. Now push this guy in. Perfect. And away. Away we go. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Now this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I technically can get rid of this wall temporarily. I'm just worried it's gonna move these guys around. We're gonna be moving them anyway, but really don't want to accidentally hit that guy. Anyway, all right, next. Push her right about there and get him in. Perfect. Very good. Okay. I almost want to put that wall back, but at the same time, I think it's going to make this a little easier if I just don't. So now do I want, who do I want on the side? I kind of like the idea of the axe guy being on the side. So this one can be next. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know which one's which. I'm pretty sure this guy is the one that's here. I'm pretty sure this guy's you. Yeah. Okay. Eye patch guy is the one with the grindstone. Actually, I can just place both down right now. It doesn't matter. Perfect. Because they should be lined up very nicely without any trouble. All right. In you go. And away we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect. Bum, bum, dun, dun, dun. All right, next up is the swordsman. And of course, I forgot to put a cart first. That would be helpful. Oh, how nice of you. Grab the cart. Grab these rails. Oh, this is looking so much better. Okay, I'm gonna put a wall back for now for this guy. Just so I don't knock him out of place while I'm dealing with all this. All right, same thing as before. Don't knock the beds. Oh my gosh, look at all the extra room we have. This is so nice. Oh, I should have done this from the beginning. Better late than never, as I say, but my goodness. This is so much more freeing. Ah, man. And I can hear the iron farm still working. Or at least I did. I say that now and I probably jinxed it. Oh my goodness, look at all the room we have in here. And that's not even moving those guys yet. Okay. All right, this guy's got to be adjusted just slightly. There you go. Careful. Careful. That's the one thing, is they can easily move around in there. Oh yeah, iron golems are still being... I can hear one. I see it. Perfect. Very good. Okay. We have that set. So now we want these 5 to all be together. One happy family of rotting flesh buying people. That sounds so creepy. Oh my gosh, that's what's like the creepiest sentence. Yeah, I mean, they do buy a lot of rotten flesh. That's pretty much their main. That's their main thing, is they buy rotting flesh. Okay, so where to put them all? All right, so I think this guy, obviously they're gonna be standing next to each other. Yeah. I want them all close to this for obvious reasons. You know what? Ooh, maybe they can actually be like right here. So like kind of, so leave maybe a little bit of path here. So like right in this row. And then if this is the center, so 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, okay. Yes and no. They could be right here, because then I can just grab and come right here and give it to them. And it still gives a little bit of room. Okay. A few things are going through my mind. We could technically move this, although it would be very difficult. But it could be... it would be very difficult, to say the least. But man, it's tempting to like move to turn this whole enchanting table sideways. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. Next plan. This is still gonna be moved a little bit for sure. I think we're gonna move this hopper here, and then, I mean, I almost want to do that first, just so I can, because that's going to happen anyway, right? This is guaranteed to move. Yes? No? Yes? Definitely. Okay, definitely. Since that's guaranteed to move, let's move it now. To give ourselves a little bit of room, figure it out what's going on. We can keep some of these ingredients on us. We can keep some of this stuff on us just in case I screw this up. Okay. I mean, I remember this was originally like this because we had this water stream going all the way around to like a fire pit and stuff. So this can now be flush against the wall. So I'm gonna make a temporary border just in case I screw something up and water doesn't start flowing everywhere. I don't need water moving these villagers around and stuff, obviously, or any other problems. So temporary water border, just so no water can get out in case I screw this up. Okay, now that that's set, I shouldn't have any trouble. I should be able to do, this just like this. Okay, so now I want this hopper to be here, which means if this hopper's here, honestly, we can kind of just do this. Or even better, maybe put it on that side. Like that. And then just have two hoppers aiming down. Because again, I don't think we're going to need more than one double chest, to be honest, for this contraption. So, gonna make water move. Okay. Okay. And then all I need to do now is not hit my head there. That'd be nice. And then block here. And that should still be working. Like, in theory. Whoa! What did I do wrong? I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. Now this is why we have the water barrier. This is why it's important to have water barriers in case you screw this up. So now this is all screwed up, but on the plus side, now I don't care. Now we can just move it. So just don't break any of the water barriers. That's all I ask. Okay. Be nice and simple. I gotta make sure I have a couple of problems here. I don't think that these two are doing anything. They're not. Okay. Okay. So we got that in place. And I should be able to just put two hoppers right here, correct? Like this. And that should stop everything. Yes. And then I can get rid of this one. course, I can't grab it now, but all right, in theory, that should work. Let's actually find out. Let's actually run our machine for a while, grab some XP and stuff anyway, and see if this works for a bit. So let's see. We'll get our wings back up healed. We'll get our axe healed up. We'll get both of our axe and our pickaxe healed up, and then we can also turn our sword, switch to our sword, and be able to have triple or looting 3 effects. Which, by the way, I've heard from a Silent Whisperer, I've heard that potentially Java might get Trident Killers. Apparently, it might be in the snapshot right now, but apparently it's also a bug. So, undecided whether or not they're going to keep it in, apparently. It is working as intended in Bedrock, as people know. But Java, I believe in the snapshot, has a Trident Killer, which is good for Java. Sad for me, because that's like one of the only reasons to even play Bedrock. But, well, that's not the only reason, of course, but, you know, I do wish that there was all one, just one. Anyway, so we have our Rotting Flesh working. I'm trying to see what's going to happen with gold. So I think we were at 34. Oh, we have 35. Okay, we're going to do a double, triple check. Pretty sure we were at 34, but I'm going to watch for a moment, and hopefully we see another gold come up here. And technically, if I wanted to, I don't need this to be glass. I guess it can be for now, but oh yeah, it's definitely working. We're at 36 already. Awesome. Very, very nice. Anyway, no, it could be like those. It can be the copper. Oh, look at that. There's some passive rotting flesh too coming from that side. Look at all of it. That's coming from the mob farm. That's not coming from the gold farm. That stuff's coming from the gold farm. Anyway, very nice. All funneling into the proper areas. Very, very nice. Grab all this XP, even though, of course, we're at 136 levels, so we don't really need it. But, you know, nice to have. Anyway, turn off the machine. Get all this all working. Perfect. All right, that's all set. Now we can go ahead and grab this stuff right here. Go and figure out, now that we have that in place, we can figure out where our happy family can go of 5. Our happy family of 5. Where do you through 5 want to go? I think I don't mind the idea, because we were having this window covered up for so long anyway. I think, honestly, I wouldn't mind necessarily just going ahead and having them right here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like right there. I don't think I mind that. I do wish I had them against this wall. I could, in theory, cover this up a little bit, but this is just so nice and open right now. I kind of like the idea of, yeah, I think I like the idea of just moving them all. Now, to be fair, they could all be like right here where this, because this is a temporary chest. They could be all lined up right against this, or all lined up here, but I don't really want to block our little sign or our under chest. Of course, we can move the under chest. We even have one over there. I mean, another thing that comes to mind is the fact that technically we don't need that much room. So like, let's see, 1, 2, 3 could stand right here. You know, 3 could be in here, and then like the other, like we almost could just have 2 more just standing like right here. You know, and just have this whole little area just be them. So that's a thing. Ideas. So here, let's go ahead and move this wall for a second, and this too, so I can get back in. I mean, they could even stay where they are in a way. Because this guy's, we can move all of them right here. So it'd be standing this pillar here, this pillar here, this pillar in here. And then just kind of squished in a little bit. Not in love with that either though. Another idea is to still have like these three, just like to have three right here, just those three right here. I don't think I hate this idea, to be honest. Those three right here, and then two more just kind of maybe still over here. Ooh, I think that's the idea I like the most. Three of them just right here for easy selling, so that we can sell pretty often. Yeah, I think that will work the best. Just three right here for easy selling, and then two more just somewhere else, just close by. I'm gonna go for it. I'm doing it. All right. That's the plan. Okay, step one. This guy's first. Here, we'll do that. Wait. There is a problem. I need these trapdoors in place. That would have been bad. They would not stay here otherwise. Okay. Trapdoors in place. Let's try again. Very good. So as I said, it does kind of make it a little weird not having a wall here. But I mean, literally, I just can grab and then give it right here. And Lady Arabeth, good morning. Hello. Hello. Another shout out for another amazing streamer, Lady Arabeth 93. Welcome in. All right, next up we have this right there. Yep. Yes. Nope. Yes. Okay. Perfect. And in you go. Don't move too much now, please. Stay right there. Okay, next up. It's kind of funny. These three have been the original three for a while. So it's kind of funny that they're now all going to be back together again. Because these three, essentially what was happening is, whoa, that was close. Essentially what was happening is the fact that those last two that were about to move were never zombie cured for the longest time. Glad to see the internet working. Yes, I spent so much time talking with my internet provider earlier today. I spent probably 4 hours or so talking with my internet provider so that hopefully I will get notified from now on for any maintenance type things. They said that I told them I want 24 hours advance notice. They said they might not be able to do that, but they should be able to give me at least 2 hours, which 2 hours isn't great because that means I normally would be streaming or whatever. For example, like last night, we still would have been having to just cut the stream off early, but at least I would have like known. So 2 hours is better than nothing. It's not great. Hopefully I can get the 24, but yeah. So what are we building? Right now, I'm moving everybody around a little bit. I have never done a straight line of villagers like this. I'm very nervous that's not going to work properly, but we shall see. I'm also worried about this problem right here. Is anyone going to attach to this bed? Because see all those carrots moving around over there? That's bad. That's ridiculous how you don't even know when they're going to do maintenance. Yeah, well, it was exactly. Apparently, it was kind of my own fault too. It took them 4 hours to figure out that there was like a little setting on their website that I needed to click on. So if I knew that, it wouldn't have taken 4 hours to figure that out. In fact, I probably wouldn't even have to call them. So, but It was very, 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 very bad. It's not easy to get to either. There was actually, I had to like, no, I still needed to call them because I had to like type to a certain text. I had to type like the word start to a certain text number type thing to start getting notifications. It was a mess. Anyway, I don't know what these guys, I don't think they can use this bed. Anyway, I'm hoping it works now. It should hopefully at least give me notifications. Now, obviously, random power outages and stuff are still going to happen, but you know, there's no way to notify for that, obviously. So, I'm not too worried. So we'll just have to see. Anyway, let's do this. No. All right, where do I put these last two? Ooh, technically. They could go right here. Like they could just go right here, literally. And I just have like this little corner. It does kind of jut it out a little bit, but I think that's okay. I think I like the idea because then all 5 of them are just literally just grab and push. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like it too much. Okay, we're doing it. Okay. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but that could be a problem for future me in about 5 minutes. So now. Yeah, future me in 5 minutes. I need to make it wrap all the way around. So it's gonna be like this. And then curve in. Give us plenty of room to walk it in. Don't forget the trap doors. Almost forgot again. Don't forget the trap doors. So that's very important. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm so sorry about last night. It was such a mess. It was such bad timing. Not only we just get a raid, but we were also getting a lot of viewers that didn't come in from the raid as well, that were just friends from the stream from a while ago. That this looks so complicated. It is so complicated. It looks exactly how it's supposed to. No, this is a lot of work, as you can tell. I mean, we've been working on this thing for what, like a month, like 2 months? Oh, remind me, 9/20. Oof, that's awful. Yeah. Yeah, remind me, 9/20, September 20th. I'm gonna, if in fact you can even type it in the, yes, 9/20, that works. Because that is the day I looked up the stream earlier before I streamed today. I looked up when the mob farm was officially up and running. So it's not the day that we did this, but it is the day that was complete. So even though it wasn't, the storage system wasn't done, the actual mob farm part, my gosh, the mob thing was ready. And so, yeah, 9/20, September 20th. Words, yeah, right? Especially English, my only language, which I know many of you know many more than one. I know like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, and a few other things. But anyway, which actually did come in handy. I still can't believe that knowing just the first 10 numbers helped with stuff. It's actually come in handy a few times. Apparently not everybody even knows that much. So, for in America, which is interesting. Anyway, okay. Come on, I need to get up there, please. Up, and away. Okay, perfect. I think lanterns will still be nice in the near future. Maybe even that copper stuff. All right, I think. Oh, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. All right, is anybody accidentally getting out? No. Is the iron farm still working? Absolutely. Oh yeah, there's some iron right there. That's perfect. That means enough people are attached. Hopefully everyone is attached to their workstation. But yeah, this, I don't love that it's jutted out like this, but at the same time, I don't mind it too much. It still gives me plenty of room. It's definitely better than it was. And we can even see those villagers as we're walking in the door. And of course, we can also just grab from right here and literally very easily sell to everybody. So very nice. I'm gonna actually leave 2 carts here. Put the rest in here, I guess. Or no. I think there was room over there. Anyway, so Flower automated our farm. She is getting really good. Awesome. Yeah, Moa messaged me as well that apparently or Flower told me yesterday that you guys did start of the server, and Moa was also telling me that he was part of that server and that you guys are also, of course, wanting me whenever I get a chance, which I'm very honored, of course. Is this our bird? No. And I would love to whenever, of course, I have some free time. I know that there's plenty of servers that everyone's doing amazing things. So Jeremiah, I know that I need to get yours too, but also, you know, it's hard to do the Java thing on PS5. Yes, I'm busy with a huge project on there currently. Awesome. What project are you working on, Lady Arabeth? Okay, so we can move this around. All right, this thing, I don't know. Maybe I can actually attach it going like this way. Hold on, can I reach you now? Oh, I can reach you without having to do that. That's awesome. What about you? Can I reach you without any problems? No, this one's still tough to get to. Or is it? What about right here? Okay, what about right? Possible. Doable. Not perfect. Wait a minute. I don't need that leaf there, do I? Hold on. Do I have leaves at home? I'm building a community center and a stable. Awesome. Very, very nice. I know those can be a big project in themselves. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff to these guys right now while we're right here, just so I can mainly get my axe up there. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell a few more just so I can get the full inventory's worth. Perfect. There we go. Now our axe is ready. Flower found a trial chamber. Awesome. I still need to find one of those. I also need to find a trail ruin. Those are really rare. But that's really awesome. Okay. Let's go get some leaves. Is this a lightning storm by chance? Please, maybe. No, it's not looking like one. We want some scouty horses. Okay. Down we go. Perfect. And let's put some stuff away like that. You know what? This can have the hopper. Sure. Whatever. All this stone, I don't need it for right now. So sure. The rails need to go back. I just realized that problem. We need to find more copper, by the way. Like, a lot more. I don't even know if I want to make a copper farm or not. I guess we can keep the mine carts over here for now. No. We'll take them back. We'll take all this stuff back. There still might be uses to keep it. Here's some extra emeralds. We'll just put them in there. I know that we have our own little shopping thing, but that's fine. Have some spare around, you know. Trap doors, spruce trap doors. I think we're good on. Torches and whatnot we could put here. You know, let's actually do something about this copper. Hold on. We have a lot of raw copper right there. Hold on. There's a bunch of copper right here. Hold on. I haven't made this yet. I've been wanting to. If I do this, that's almost perfect amount. So now, yeah, new recipe unlocked. And now we can actually make. Why can't I make it? Do you need this to make it? You can't just combine a torch with it. You have to do it from scratch. Interesting. Not a huge deal, but it is a little interesting that you can't just add it to a torch. I guess that's fine. A little weird, but fine. Okay, we got our first bit of copper torches. I'm curious what they're going to look like inside of Minecraft Bedrock. This is going to be the first time I've ever seen one, actually. So, here, you know what? Hold on. Okay, so that's what it looks like in our hand. I kind of want to put it somewhere. Like our first one placed is going to be. I know exactly where. Our first one place can go on top of our copper mound right here. So I just need to get on top of this. Oh, I missed. It's gonna hurt. That definitely hurt, but we did make it. Anyway, first copper torch ever. It's gonna go on top of our copper mound. That way it stays right there. Perfect. What a spot for the first one, so we know exactly where it was. I don't think that copper mound's gonna get any taller now, though. That's the only problem with that. But at the same time, it's supposed to be like a landslide going all the way down. So I don't think we're gonna be. Yeah, I don't think this copper mound's gonna get that much bigger. Especially since I almost want to start taking from it. Anyway. I don't like how close you are to a. Yeah. I don't like how close you are to a fence. You move away from the fence just a little bit. There you go. And then of course we got our Jeb sheep, natural pink sheep. For those wondering, natural pink, and of course this white sheep. Don't know how it got in here. I must have sheared it at one point and just stayed in. And USTXCKSS. What are those pillars? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. USTX. Oh, these are the RedStoneBreeze pillars. And for every subscriber and follower from YouTube and Twitch, it adds to the pillars. So this is the 1 spot, the 10 spot, the 100 spot, the 1,000 spot, and it keeps going even when we have millions of followers and subscribers. I will still be counting indefinitely. So these towers will continue to grow up to that height right there. That is, and it will just keep on coming out this way. So, like in the, I actually have to update this a little bit because of yesterday. So thanks for pointing that out. What about the sheep I missed? Okay, natural pink sheep right here. Oh, well, thank you so much for the follow. Heck, that's really good timing because since we are right here, I might as well work on this a little bit. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, every single follower and subscriber is literally counted forever. So appreciate it very much. Welcome in. So yeah, Jeb sheep, Lady Arabeth. We have a Jeb sheep as well. So this was just a random white sheep that just kind of got into this fenced area. And I think I must have sheared it at one point by accident maybe, or just didn't think about it. And so it never despawned. And so after like a month of just roaming around here as a normal white sheep, I was like, you know what? This is a perfect sheep to be the Jeb sheep. So just kind of, and now it gets to be multicolored like that. I mean, it's still just a white sheep overall, but if we ever shear it, but you know. Anyway, let's work on our RedStoneBreeze towers a little bit while we're here. Oh, it really works. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's grab a little bit of everything here. I know we need at least one redstone block, but I'll take a couple just in case. Yeah, we'll make it easy to grab that guy. A little bit of stone as well. All right, you're gonna see how the RedStoneBreeze towers actually work. Okay, so I think we're good. That's good enough. All right, come here, flyer. Yeah, come on down. Come on. I know you like this. Come on. A little lower. There we go. Okay. So we take our nice little happy gas because it is actually pretty easy to use this thing. And then of course these redstone blocks are every 10 spots. So that's 10, 20, 30. It keeps it easy for counting too, for obvious reasons. 40. Obviously, the flyer's a little slow here. 50, 60 and 70. So last time we were doing this was in the 70s, and we're currently at 88, it looks like. Or is it 80? Yeah, it says 88. So now, so that's 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 76. So we need to add 12 to this, which is awesome. Thank you all so much for the follows and stuff. Follows and subscribes. I really appreciate it. So let's add to this. So 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Like I said, those blocks are on every 10. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, and 88. There's not really any too much of a rhyme or reason for the stones I'm picking. It just kind of works for it. I might eventually change it, to be honest, but it works for now. Then we just take our happy flyer, happy gassed back down. Flyer, by the way, first Pokemon name I ever named my Charizard back as a little kid in Pokemon Yellow. Flyer was my Charizard's name, and he was the one that flew me around. So now it's just kind of a little lore for how this happy gas got its name. Why is he named Flyer? Well, I was, playing Pokemon Yellow long time ago, and Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. So there you go. And then also, I should have stayed on him for a second, because we also need to add another block to this, because it's our 10 spot. We are in the 80s now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do need to add a block up there. We'll just do it this way. Here, have that block that we are actually using the pillar up. So perfect. And there we go, adding to our towers. Oh, you know what? You can even tell right here that this needs another one too. So from over on the YouTube side, there was a few subscribers the other day. Thank you again. So let's add to this as well. This is already into 120s. Very nice. So while we're here. Now, obviously, it does get more difficult to keep on going, but yes, even if you are watching this years into the future, as my worlds will be having this. Bro becoming sensation now. Yeah. It is so weird to see these towers, especially from here. I'll show you I mean, what I started. I know some people. Obviously, hold on. Let's move things around. There we go. Thank you so much, you guys. It feels so weird coming back to this area over here where the spawn point is, because this tower right here was the OG tower. So when I started, this is all the followers I had. I think I didn't have anybody on YouTube yet. Maybe not. I don't remember. No, I did. I think I had maybe 10 or 12 or something. Anyway, this was a Twitch follows right here, the OG 6. And really, I think I was only at 3 or 4 or something. It just happened to be like that day. I also happened to get like 1 or 2 or something when I first started this world. And now you can actually see, if we stand on top of it, you can actually see the RedStoneBreeze towers off in the distance, which I think is, oh geez, abandoned. Well, kind of. I do want to do more in this area. So this is going to obviously stay, but this is where we spawned, and this is obviously going to stay, our first little crafting table and stuff. But yeah, I do want to actually add more to this area. You can see our concrete farm actually extended almost all the way to it. I'm very glad that it did not go into it, because I didn't really measure it out when I was doing this. I didn't realize how close our our spawn point was to our house. Obviously wings make everything feel a lot closer together. Because I remember going from that spawn point over to here just felt like, it feels, it's like a 3-minute walk or a 4-minute walk, but as you can tell, it's about a 4-second fly. So especially back when there was trees in the way and everything else. Here, let's do a quick flight at night while it's not raining. You can see all the RedStoneBreeze tower lights and stuff like that a little bit. I love how it like glows in the dark like that. And then of course our beacons and our mob farm. Everywhere in Minecraft feels so far away. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, our mob farm for some of the different platforms that I'm on. For those of you new or watching or lurking or whatever. It looks great at night in my opinion. What is the build in the bottom corner supposed to symbolize? So that bottom corner is eventually where I'm going to be trying to use a camera. And it's kind of like a placeholder in a way. It might end up being the background I use. I'm not sure. And all those builds are different things in the world. So like that right now is currently in the bottom left is currently the concrete farm that we were just at. So it shows different things around the world. Eventually it will show like the iron farm, and we'll show this build as well. It's like a little mini tour for anyone watching. It's just a slow, every 5 minutes it goes to the next slide kind of thing. Just a slow moving tour. So you can so people can know what's going on. Now, not everything is a build. I think there's a couple of like the Happy Ghast family and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily just builds, but fun little thing. So this is starting to get ready. I think when we get up to this chest, like maybe like halfway done with this chest, we will do something with all of these eggs, which some of you may already know exactly what's going to be happening with those eggs. We need a lot more eggs though. We're gonna need more than just that too. That's just gonna be like round 1, but it would definitely get me motivated for that. Speaking of motivation, Jeremiah Scotty did it earlier. The exclamation point Discord. No, Discord's still not ready and server's still not ready. I'm sorry, not ready yet. But I do have it counting every time someone uses it. So if you want that counter to go up, definitely feel free to use exclamation point Discord. I tried to throwing an egg to hatch a chicken. It didn't work. It's a 1 in 8 chance, or a 1 in 7.999 chance because of the 1 in 256 chance of getting 4. But yeah, most eggs don't hatch a chicken. It's a 1 in 8 chance to hatch a chicken. We'll just round it to 1 in 8. So in case you're ever wondering why it doesn't work. All right, let's see. Copper torches. I do think that some lanterns in here would be nice. I really want to make sure this has... Oh, no wonder. Yep, there you go. That was that's a little bit of how that works. I love the copper lanterns. Yeah, I haven't made those yet either. I feel like I should probably make a copper lantern at the top somewhere. Ooh, let's actually fly out for a second. I've been wondering. So like up here is so dark. Oh, I can't do it. Never mind. Never mind. We actually tried. We originally had some torches up here. I don't know if lanterns would do the same thing, but they probably would. I originally had some torches up here, and occasionally they can still spawn where torches are. So the iron golems. So I was making it. These are slabs, which means I can't put lighting on top of it. I could technically make things. Yeah, I don't really know. I've been wanting to add more light to this area because obviously it's a bit dark and I think it would look cool, but maybe I could do something like this block right here and just chance it because it would be the farthest away, like these corners right here, and just put like a copper lantern on each of the corners. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just try it. Worst case scenario is it breaks the farm and all the iron golems just get out. And then we have a mess on our hands for like 10 minutes. But it wouldn't take that long to fix it, right? But the biggest problem is wondering if we're ever in the area and it just doesn't work for a long time. That's the only problem with it. But I do think that you're on to something here. To make the lanterns. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was going to say, if to make the lanterns, you don't need iron then. So you just need more copper. Okay. Copper. So I need at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you not hang it on the side? I might be able to. That is definitely an idea. As well. The thing is that I wanted to be able to see the water a little bit. So it wouldn't really work in the way of... Oh my goodness. I would like to get out, please. There we go. So like I could technically hang it on the side for sure. But then I won't be able to see like this water. Man, I don't know if I don't know how much I love this. Wait a minute, that's a bad spot. Hold on. Okay, gotta be careful because we don't want anything flowing in. Wouldn't it be better? Let's see, this is the halfway point, right? Right here. Wait a minute. How do I do this? I think if I actually put another block on top of this and then the lantern, like this still might be far enough away kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, these lanterns take a lot of copper. My goodness. Well, no, maybe just a ingot, I guess. Yeah, actually it wasn't that much copper at all. What am I saying? It's only an ingot worth to make a lantern. That's impressive. Anyway, I definitely could hang them underneath in these spots. I could absolutely hang them under there. And that's kind of tempting. 3138. Oh boy. For those of you, we're already at 217 times, my goodness, and no one's hit it yet. I mean, it is a 1 in 10,000 chance, but still. I wonder how many times it's going to take before it's finally hit. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We can... It just kind of looks a little dark. But then again, it's fine. Oh, you know what? Those can stay too. Okay. We have our inventory cleared out. We have our toolbox set. Everything is ready. So now it's time to start figuring out what do I want to do for copper golems in this spot. Because now that we don't have string anymore, it is only poppies and only iron ingots. So I'm thinking having the iron golems, like this chest needs to move. And I forget if it's 16, I think they go up to 16 blocks away. I love the copper golem, he's so cute, yeah. So I'm a little nervous that when I have the copper golem here, that he might be able to reach these chests. Not a huge deal because he'll see that he doesn't need to put anything in them. He'll just look at them and go to the next. So not a big problem, but I don't really want him to do that. Because I can only do so many chests. Oh, I didn't even think about all these chests. Oh, I hope they don't walk all the way over here. Hold on, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. Mine went down a ladder and got stuck. Interesting. I just realized I don't know if I could use a copper golem the way I want to. My original plan was to put the copper chest here, and then they could just take things to the chest that the stuff needs to be at. The problem is all of those chests are close enough that they'll try to reach them. I think that they can go up to 16 blocks away. It might be 8, but I think it's 16. Oh, that's so bad. So now on the plus side, it's not like they need to do things very quickly. And the poppy one's going to be having a redstone contraption as well. So, oh, wait a minute. Will they be able to reach these? Oh, that would be bad because, yeah, this is empty. They'll be able to reach this and put it inside of here. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Also, I don't know if I love this still, like these two right here, because I keep on wanting to. Yeah, I'm worried about that. I keep on wanting to. Wait. Let's just test it. If I accidentally walk in, okay. If I walk as far as I can, he still doesn't get out. Okay, good. And I just kind of nudge him back. For those of you who were here yesterday, you guys remember how much fun it was with the cats running around and then getting out everywhere. This is looking so much better, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's like, I don't know, it's like cleaning an area that was just so cluttered. This is way more what I had in mind when I was originally building this place. So this is really nice that it's all working with all these villagers off to the side like this. I'm so happy about that. You have no idea. That is, this is definitely how I'm going to be doing villager trading halls from now on, pretty sure. And I can even have a sign above all of their heads about what they had to do and whatever if I want, so I don't have to look around forever. So I don't have to do this every time. We can work on that later though. Maybe another day or something, maybe just later. These guys, I might still do a sign as well. Who am I kidding? Because it would be nice to just be able to see sword and axe and stuff. How did you get them to stay? So they're staying because of these trap doors right here. Villagers are exactly 2 blocks tall. And so because of the trap doors that are literally above their head, it's like they're kind of stuck in place. So technically these walls right here don't even need to exist. That's how you really just need a block above their head with a trap door. And they should, even with no walls anywhere, they should stay right in place. Now they can still be moved around easy, as you can tell from what we were doing earlier. Like when I walk here, you can actually see them be pushed quite a bit. So you can still push them out very easily, which is things like this parrot might screw things up. For example, if he gets inside of one of those areas, I didn't even think about that. The cats were pushing them out yesterday. I'm very nervous about that parrot now. If that parrot, I'm not worried about that particular parrot. I'm worried about all parrots in the future. All it takes is one, and they might be able to push them out. I'm not sure if parrots will do that or not. I hope not. That'd be a bit sad. Speaking of parrots, there's our parrot line. But yeah, that's how they stay in place. So this is a concept I've never seen before and never done before. I just wanted to chance it, and it seems to be working great. And of course, we have all of their workstations on the outside of that wall there. So I had to make a little separate wall. Those poor villagers standing in line in perpetuity. No, they're so happy. Look at them all. They're all giving each other carrots, and they're all, look at them. They're all very happy. Are cats not a problem then? They aren't anymore because of what we were doing yesterday, which is what I was doing with the YouTube short earlier. So that was fun. If you want to see how I was reacting for that. I have 5 cats right here. So they can only spawn up to 5 for a village or whatever. So I tamed those 5 yesterday so that we no longer get cats spawning in this village. So it's only just the iron golems. Those 5 cats take up the cat mob cap. Cat mob cap. That's a fun little sentence. Anyway, so correct. There's no longer any problems with them. You know, I'm realizing, looking at this, I could. Hold on. I think I could. Oh, I don't have any trapdoors to test it. Kitty timeout corner. Well, kind of. If you look, I have them in a spot that they should enjoy. So it's kind of a double-edged lure here. This is our mob farm, obviously. This lovely looking thing with all this crying obsidian that took forever. And as you can see, all the mobs are falling down. And but more importantly, creepers are part of that mob farm. And so all the cats get to wave at the creepers on their way down, essentially, is the lore behind it. So creepers hate the cats, and the cats just get to smile and wave as they fall down. That's kind of the process. And then, of course, right here is how we're actually collecting everything automatically. So our mob farm is working automatically. There's droppers with all of this redstone down here, automatically sorting everything, and there's tons of water streams underneath that we built the other day right before my vacation, and that's why we have gunpowder automatically going into a spot, etc. The only one, this miscellaneous chest here, this unfortunately does sometimes get things that shouldn't, like this bone. However, I'm not too worried about it. I think the reason is because I believe I know my redstone down there is now all in one chunk. So I think what's happening is whenever we're leaving, just far enough, there might be an item that was originally going to be picked up by the item filters, but because we left at just the wrong time or right time, however you want to word it, it just goes past it and goes to our catch-all filter, which is a non-filter. This one's, there is no filter for it. This is just everything that's not being filtered. So most of the time it works, as you can tell. There's not really too much extra stuff, but even these arrows should all be burning down there, and they're not. So I actually don't mind if I do. I'll show you how this works too. Make sure we have one. And we go over here to our trash can, and with these lights here, so light off equals safe. The lights are off. So it's safe. On equals not safe. So with it being safe, we can open this chest, put our items into here, double check it is what we want to burn, or well, in this case, use a cactus and destroy from the world. Make sure it is the correct thing before we do any levers. So that way, in case we do something we didn't want to, like that arrow right there. I don't want to do anything else just in case. But like that arrow right there, oh no, I don't want that arrow to go. I still need one on me. You know, technically we can be really chancy and do something like a golden carrot. I don't want to do it with any of those, because even though miscellaneous items sorters will always do that if not in a single chunk, you would be correct. Yeah, that's I realized that it wasn't all in one chunk after I built it. Normally I chunk align things. I didn't think about it for that, so now I just got to deal with that headache. Anyway, now that we have exactly what we want, triple check, make sure it's only what we want to have destroyed, and then we can turn this on. And if you listen carefully, here, you know what, we're going to switch the music anyway, so I'm going to turn that one off. If you listen carefully, you can hear the dropper down there. And that dropper is, you chunk a line of Bedrock, I pray for you. It's not that bad. I actually made a short on that as well. I actually made a whole video on it. It's not terrible with the math. Because that's the coordinates in the top left. You just divide things by 16 and you get the northwest corner. And you should be good to go. I'm pretty sure it's the northwest corner. I don't even remember on my own video right now, but it's in my video. And or it's at least in one of my shorts, which sounds weird. Oh, this is still not safe. So this is exactly why I have it, why the light on equals dangerous, because it's very easy to tell from a distance. So light off equals safe. So now it's back to being in safe mode. So it just turns essentially the hopper underneath on and off. And it's all inverted so that the light will be off when the hopper is on. Oh, a sign. We need some signs. Okay, you know what? Since we do need signs anyway, let's go ahead and grab a bunch of signs. We're gonna need, I believe, 25 for the villagers, because there should be 30 villagers in here. So 25 for the villagers plus one more for that mob farm over there. So let's go grab 26 signs or more. Or make some, I guess, if we need to. It could be spruce for now. I'm not going to worry about it too much. There's only 11 right there. I'm just going to make a bunch. So if I do that, a little of this, that right there, maybe some more. There's 30. Perfect. We'll just make all 30 of them. That sounds great. And of course, put the rest of the planks back in, and the wood, and the sticks. And we'll just take all the signs with us, and the extra can just go, like in that one chest for now. Okay. So how did I word this thing? Built. That's it. Just built. Okay. I need some blocks. Hold on. I need some temporary blocks to stand on top of. That will work. And you guys should see what I'm going to be able to do as soon as we get out this door. I want to put it on the back side of this so that, you know, we can just, I want to put right up there. Excess Coffee knows this song. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so right here looks pretty good. Pretty much underneath that light. All right, built. And then this is where that 920 comes in. So built. 920, which is how we do things on the US side. I know it's probably different for some people. Usually you'd have like the 20 and then the 9. Anyway, September 20th, 2025. Don't fall off the edge. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I cannot really see that. I think maybe we should move it down a little bit after all. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. I was trying not to use more blocks, and instead I used much more blocks. Okay. So maybe right here. Hopefully we can see that from down here without having to climb up. That's kind of the plan. I just want to barely be able to see it. I would definitely say barely. My goodness. I guess. Kind of. I mean, I could technically put it in that spot. You know what? Just for the fun of it. Just to see how much, if it's any, how much better it might be. Built. 920. Okay. Maybe. I mean, it's not going to go any lower. So that's going to be good enough. I'm not going to care. I can barely see it, so it's good enough. Okay, fine. That's all that's important. If we ever need to know when this was built, we can always just climb up to it too. So it's not, it's more important for it to just be there so that we have a little record of when things are done. Speaking of, I don't think I have a record for this thing, which is, this is way before that farm. So, but this is also kind of not done, but is done. So I don't know if I want to count it or not. Cause, it's definitely not done, but it is functional. So I don't know. That's the date that most things were functional. So I guess I should look back. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Anyway. Okay. Time for these villagers. Let's get these guys all lined up. All right. So I believe you are sword and axe. Sword and axe. Okay. Sword. It's going to be very simple wording. I mean, we got to do this for a lot of people. So sword, axe. That's it. All right. You. Pickaxe and shovel. Do I have a bartering farm? Kind of. We can go look at it in a moment. It's well, kind of. That's how I have, that's how I have all that crying obsidian. All right. Let's see. Next. Helmet and boots. Yeah, in Bedrock, we have a little trick. I think you said that you're on Java, depending on how you were talking about it for chunk basing, chunk aligning. Helmet, boots. And I'm not sure if you know this trick, considering. Because it's definitely, it is a Bedrock exclusive. Chest plate and pants. I know it's not the right word for it, but I'm going to give it that name. Chest plate and pants. What is the actual word? Oh, you are Bedrock? Oh, then you might know the trick, and if you don't, you're definitely going to like it. Anyway, this is leggings. Okay. Quartz and quartz. That's what these two are for. There's lots of quartz. I'm going to actually make an entire village that have like lots of quartz guys and lots of golden carrots. But that's another time. We actually already have our village figured out, at least for the golden carrots. It might be for the quartz too. Anyway. All right. I'm breaking 3. And if I misspell something, definitely let me know. Mending. Here we go. Mending. So now we can finally get... Oh my goodness, this will actually be so nice. To finally see the proper names. So I don't have to look around every single time forever. All right. Depth Strider. think we're spelling it. Depth Strider 3, and I definitely misspelled it. Oh, I'm missing the I in the middle. Nice, it fits. Okay. Respiration. I'm probably gonna misspell that too. Smite 5. Okay, very nice. Come on. I'm trying to like speed run. I'm trying to speed run signs right now. Quick. Impaling 5. Okay, let's see how. Let's just not even move the thing. Impaling. Impaling 5. Okay, next. Quick. Silk Touch. Okay, cool. The music's so calm. This is. I'm trying to make this like. You know what? No, it's way too calm. Here, this will help. There we go. Yeah, it's intense. We are doing some intense sign making right now. Here we go.
It's time.
Make signs. Do I have Discord? If you do exclamation point Discord, it does make me want to work harder on it. I don't have one quite yet, but I will be. I am in the process of making one. The more people that do exclamation point Discord, the higher the counter goes, and the sooner it will be done. All right, Feather Falling 4. There we go, 21 times already. Thank you so much. Feather Falling.
What is this? Feather falling. No, it doesn't fit.
Okay, so now Sharpness 5. Quick. Fastest numbers. No. Sharpness 5. Fastest sign making I've ever done. Okay. I am like sitting on the edge of my seat right now trying to type so fast with the little controllers here. 22 times now. Density 5. Thank you so much. Density. Yes, the more people do it, the more work I get done on it, because I know that, yeah, how important it is. And yes, there is technically already a server, but it is definitely not ready yet. So it just needs more tweaking, more bots, more whatever. But I will be making it. It's already in the process. Infinity. I'm out of signs. Infinity. That's infinite. Infinity. Yes, next. Like I said, if I misspell anything, let me know. Power 5. Here we go. Imagine having a keyboard, right? Imagine having a keyboard. Anyway, back to using my PS5 controller. Reach 4. Honestly, I'm probably typing as fast as I would anyway. Protection 4. I don't type like a professional, which is not good. I need to definitely learn how to type faster. I used to be able to type about like 60 words a minute or something. Nowadays I'm probably back down to about 30. Anyway, Aqua Affinity. Aqua Affinity. Wait. I can't spell. I don't even remember how this works. Infinity. That does not look right at all. Hold on. Nope, I missed a lot of letters. Aqua. Port 6 is wild. What's port 6? AFFINITY. Why can't I spell anything? Look how bad that is. AFF in affinity. Is that right? Affinity. Yeah, that's right. Aqua Affinity. Wait, that's not even the right person. Please be in the right spot. My goodness. Okay. Fortune 3, I believe, is next from the looking around here. Fortune 3. Here we go. Remember the old phones? Finny. Remember the old phones you had to press the button multiple times to get a letter? Yes, I do. That's actually still a thing, kind of. Fortune 3. Oh, Protection 6 is what I wrote? Ah! Oh, it is what I wrote. Thank you. Protection 6. I was wondering what you meant. Bookshelves. Highest protection ever, right? I don't know about that coffee. I think Jeremiah Scotty's been doing some extra things. What was he talking about? Power 5 or something? And Zemedek, hello, welcome in. Bookshelves, quick. That's a shield. How do I spell things? That works. You know what? That works, I think. Maybe looting 3. Here we go. No! No! Well, I found a problem with I found a problem with this. Looting. We'll grab him in a second. Looting 3. Okay. Don't hit this. Don't hit. Man, that's bad. Efficiency 5. Just don't knock anyone else out. Okay. Where are you? Come here. This is why we are definitely going to leave some of these around. Okay, grab that. Grab this. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Nope, nope, no, no. Don't you dare knock anyone else around here. Get in. Yes, okay. Okay, that's fine. Hold on, I can't really read chat. I'm speed running how to get this guy back. I'm just realizing how many things I need to clean up now because of this. Ever made a floor out of respawn anchors? No, I have not. Chaos. Indeed it is chaos. All right, come on. You're coming with me. Piece of cake. I'm still on the edge of my seat, by the way. Oh, I'm messing everything up. Okay, this is getting bad. Does this count as... Oh, my goodness. Does this count as, like, the speed run timer still for the signs? I don't even know. Okay, time. Only blew up. And then I... Wait. Chaos, yes, very carefully. Then I put glass over them, only blew up once. Oh my goodness. Oh! Glass, you say? I might make a little fence around these guys of glass. Hold on, I kind of like the idea. Camera when? Camera when exclamation point for like, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. I kind of like the idea of like some glass panes being on the next to their feet, just like a... Ooh, lightning storm. Just put carpet there. Okay, I'll try the carpet. No need for glass. Okay, I'll keep that. We'll work on that in a moment. We need to try to find some skelly horses. Come on, lightning. Get to a spot that's close. Oh, panes are a good idea. Yeah, that's what I was thinking is panes. So it's almost like a little wall. Okay, come on. I need a spot for skelly horses. I think a nice open area would be great. Is there a plains field by chance? Come on, I don't even know this area. Oh, here's something. This looks pretty open. Yes, this is looking great. Okay, come on, lightning. I would like to not be where creepers can get me. Bony ponies. I like the sound. That's funny. Oh, we don't have any blocks with us. So bad to not have any blocks. I mean, we have things I could use, but what is this? Is this a village? Oh, it is a village. Let's get away from it. It's nighttime. I've never seen that village, I don't think. You can just kind of see it through all the lighting. Use grass? Okay. Hold on. The good old dirt house, yeah. No, I just need a like a little pillar, just so I can stand still. So I guess I could just still use grass like you said. I just need enough to where I can just kind of stand on like a pillar. Do you have Riptide Trident? I do not. Although I do have a ton of tridents, so I could technically make one. Who's hit me? Copper? Okay. Where's the lightning? What happened to all of our lightning fireworks show? I can barely see, by the way. I'm sure you guys can barely see too, so I'm sorry. We're looking for lightning. Come on.
Come on!
This was a long coffee break. Have to get back to work. Aww. Well, it was good to see you, Lady Airbeth. Thank you so much for stopping in. And I can't wait to see you again soon. Come on, I know there's lightning. Where is it? Oh, this is bad. We just got the one lightning storm. That was it. Best thing ever is when it rains 200 blocks a second. Is so fun, yeah. Coffee. That's right, coffee. It's a coffee break. All for you. All right. Who else has their wings already? Here, I'll turn this down a little bit. I kind of want to keep the rock music going, but I'll turn it down a little bit. All right, 14.2. We got to remember that. 14.2 is what we're going to be going to. Don't go breaking my heart. Yeah, I love the Riptide Trident. Oh, yeah. All right. Who has their copper wings? Because I like them. I like how they're, you can see see through them a little bit too. Anyway, make sure to, I do good. Make sure for everyone watching right now, remember you only have a few more days or something like that, or yeah, you definitely want to make sure to get them. I think the thunderstorm ended. I have a bad feeling. What? So anticlimactic. Watch us go back and then. Here, you know what? Okay. Yeah. That was unfortunate. Well, at least we know a rough area. So this is a good spot for, this looks like a good spot to try for Skelly horses. So negative 1200 by 200. I'll try to remember that for in a month from now, whenever we have another chance. Hey, this looks new. I don't see any torches. Oh, nice. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take that too. Protection 3. I'm probably gonna get blown up by a creeper. Put some torches around real fast. I want this. Hold on. Nope. Who hit me? Oh, you hit me. Okay. For a second, I thought it was... Okay. I want this. I don't know why I want it, considering I can make an infinite amount of them, but... Sure. All right. Let's get home. Wrong way. Just another one? Oh, okay. So nice to be able to see these towers off in the distance, even in the rain, even in the dark rain. Okay, so carpet we were talking about, correct? So I think just some black carpet should be in order. Yeah, since it looks like there's no thunderstorm after all, gonna go ahead and just sleep. Okay, there we go. Right. I have some things to put away for a second. Eek. We are running out of room so badly. Where do I have lodestones? There they are. Okay. Everything's all cleaned up. Let's grab some more rockets and stuff while we're thinking about it. So rockets and even some golden carrots. And here, I'll do that too. Okay. Carpet. We're gonna need quite a bit of wool. That should be more than enough. Hold on. Okay. Another one died. This is why I'm afraid for those two over there. Because somehow these guys are dying. We're at 4 again. I'm gonna go ahead and breed. Interesting. I guess I'll breed some more whenever we work on it a little bit. But the reason I'm scared is because that means wolves or something is attacking through the fence, which can happen. Technically, I could make a second layer of fence and it should be fine. The problem is for these guys over here. Oh, I should definitely do this. Oh my goodness. That could have been bad. Yeah. Just letting a wolf just walk right in. That would ruin my day. I'm just gonna be smart about this and just trying to. There we go. Give it plenty of room. I don't know if wolves are spawning in. I don't know how they're dying. I don't think anything can really come in from here. I mean, technically, I guess it could spawn like right here or something. That would be annoying. Here, I'll do that. Oh, look at that, copper. Come on, I can get over this fence. I can do it. Just believe. See? I don't know how I'm gonna get back though. Believe. Nope. Believe. Nope. Have you ever let other people into this world? I have not. But I do have potential ideas for the future for like another world. This one will always be a single player world, but I do have ideas for like multiplayer type stuff in the future for other worlds. But I like having this one completely single player so that anyone watching can know that pretty much like there's no mods, and there's like this world has no mods other than like no extra downloads other than the downloads for like what I'm wearing. So like I think I mean even then it's still free, at least for the current stuff I'm wearing. So no mods whatsoever, and single player. That way anybody watching can know that throughout the entire world that they can do. I'm using a lot of hand gestures you can't see. Another reason I need to set up my camera. So that anyone playing on any system for Bedrock whatsoever can know that they can do whatever they see in my stream in their worlds without any extra downloads, no more extra money, no nothing. They can just automatically do them, at least for this world. Other worlds, especially when I do start playing multiplayer or whatever, don't know what I'm going to be doing. There might be mods, there might be all kinds of stuff, but this world is 100% single player and 100% unmodded, so that everybody can join in and do the exact same thing. There's not even visual textures and stuff. Like everything is default. Well, everything is, in Minecraft. Obviously it's not totally default because the position and days played are little toggles in the settings, but it does not affect anything, and it is something that every Bedrock player should have access to, just in their settings. It's kind of fun that the vibrant visuals are a default thing though. Anyway, okay, so we were talking about carpet. So I could probably use black carpet across, or I could do the fencing with the glass. I don't know which will look better, so we're gonna try kind of both. I'll get enough wool to at least try. Let's see, that's 21, so that should be about 30 pieces already, so that should actually be good. I'm just realizing that's a lot of... I'm just realizing how much dye I'm gonna have to use if I want to do black. I really don't want to use black for that reason. Wait. I don't want to keep this on me. Hold on. Put this back. Okay. So nice to have infinite rockets so I can just do stuff like that without worry too much. All right, down we go and put some stuff away real fast. We are out of room. Oh boy. Time for another one of these. Is this your full storage area? Currently, yes. I do want to make a much bigger one that is like automatic as well, but currently, yes, this is the main storage area. So it's not very big. It is doing its purpose though, at least it's functional. But yeah, I definitely, I have a much better storage area in another world of mine that I've shown before on stream. That is automatic as well and has much more room. And I definitely can't wait to add that to this world. Pretty much almost the exact same thing, maybe a little bit bigger even, probably bigger, but yeah. I also have ideas of whether or not I want to like make separate areas for certain things so that like we actually, I forget who does it, but there's actually a YouTuber that has like, I mean, they have like all of their storage areas kind of spread out. So like they have their food in like this big food thing, and then all of their wood like in a nice little forest area, and then all of their whatever, like they have to actually travel to gather different things. I kind of like that idea because it gives like purpose to go everywhere. But at the same time, that's kind of what I'm doing with farms. I was going to ask how that could fit. I was going to ask how that could fit all the block you mined. I think I could fill the whole room with a single block type, and I have less days. Oh yeah. Wasn't B-Dubs from Hermitcraft kind of like that? Yes, B-Dubs is kind of like that, but that's not who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of, I think it's Pixel Rifts or something like that. It's somebody who's, I think, been on Hermitcraft, but like as a visitor type thing from another series. I don't remember exactly who it was, but there is someone that's doing like a single player world, who is a YouTuber that has, but B-Dubs is kind of like that too, yeah. But no, there's someone that's doing it much even more so than B-Dubs. Although I don't know how much I want to do that, to travel like that, because that's a lot of traveling, but still kind of cool. I might. I mean, this is just our initial. Oh, and USTX, for the reason why there's so many days, I was trying to challenge myself a little bit for this world. I didn't have wings for like almost the first like 500 days, and it was practically torture. It was interesting to play Minecraft without wings that long. It wasn't a set rule for 500. I think we actually ended up at like 400 and something. It was kind of random for when we finally got wings. But I was just trying to stay away from wings as long as I could, because wings are my favorite item in the game. They are by far my favorite. And I love flying. So I never really experienced Minecraft without them. So I was trying, so a lot of things were built as we just had to walk back, and like we had to walk back and forth from right here to over there like hundreds of times. And I mean, that's why I literally spent like a couple hours just on this bridge, for example, is because we were crossing this water so much, and we were swimming across it and all kinds of stuff. And anyway, so yeah, hundreds of days of just doing this. This was our first little bridge, and we had to go across this little thing and then go over here. And oh, our first home. Speaking of, if you want to call it that, we have follower and subscriber. And this is where we slept for, I think, over 100 days. We lived in this thing. Like this little dirt hut. This is where we started. There's our old trash can, a little composter. I forgot what's in here. Some extra books and stuff. Yeah. What's up, guys? My pets. Yeah. I forgot what we named this thing. We actually had a name for this. This is naturally generated, and we just never covered it up. I almost fell in it many times. There was actually there's actually cave systems down there and stuff. I think it was like earthquake something, or I don't know. It's all in the VODs though, if someone wanted to figure it out, what the name of that place is. Anyway, so yeah, that's why. So really, we've only, in a way, it feels like only 200 days, because not only is there many days of not even flying around. So like we were just kind of this area to that area was pretty much all we did for so long. But on top of that is the fact of a lot of stuff like what we're currently doing, where I'm just kind of standing here talking, because to me, you guys, all of you lovely viewers and watchers and subscribers and followers and all of it, you are what's most important to me. So I'd much rather do entertainment type stuff and weird things and talk like this and fall off the edge like this and just and then that, and then we're good. And then, you know, but this doesn't get any building done. So, but I hope that you enjoy it. I definitely do. It's a lot more fun for me to, you know, just kind of have fun with it, you know? When I'm playing like off stream and stuff, or before I started streaming, of course I'd get more stuff done. But I'm not worried about how fast I get stuff done on stream, because like I said, the most important thing is for it to be interesting and for you all to enjoy. So thank you all for being here and helping me grow and teaching me more and showing me all the cool tricks. And like, there's already things in this world right here that I didn't even know about with my thousands of hours of playing. I'm guessing you work full time as well, correct? I do, and that is correct, which is why I don't stream every day. But I would love to stream every day someday, so we'll see. I forgot we ran that thing for a little bit. So anyway, so we have our wool, and we have some, I technically need 2 more. I just don't know if I want to use it for black. Anyway, let's, I wonder how you guessed that. And then coming we go. But yeah, yep. Let's see. I've started streaming technically in May. Technically. But I didn't start streaming as many hours as I do until about July. I think between May and June, I had a total of 3 followers. So, one of them was actually here yesterday. And one of them is modding, but he's actually here right now, but he's, you know, usually AFK or whatever, which is fine. But one of them, but I know that one in real life. One of them was here yesterday for the first 3. Meowdwin, another fellow streamer, another awesome guy to check out. And he actually came in chat last night. Unfortunately, my internet ran out like 2 minutes after he came in, but yeah. Between May and June, I think I was the only 3 followers. Was them 2, and then like one random one that was only around for like 20 minutes or something, and I've never seen him again. But I think he's still following, whoever that random person was. Anyway. And that was back when I played Oblivion. So, let's see. Do I want a different color? How do I get dark gray? I know there's a plant that does it, right? There is gotta be a way to get dark gray. Or is it really just gray with black? It can't be. That cannot be the only way. I refuse to believe that's the only way. Bone meal top make white dye and then black dye. See, I'm trying to avoid using black dye. That's what I'm trying to avoid, because black dye obviously is a little tough to get. These ink sacs are a little rough to get. I mean, I could do it. We obviously have some bone meal to make white dye even. Yeah, we have plenty of stuff to make white dye. We have lilies of the valley. Withered roses make black dye. True. Those are even harder for me to get, but true. I wish there was a growable flower, but also squid farms are easy. I haven't made a squid farm yet, and I do want to. So I guess that's fair. Since I do want to make a squid farm eventually, I guess we can use some of this dye. But I was really hoping to use it for something else, but I do have some around, so it's fine. We're just gonna do it. Okay, you convinced me. 20 black wool, you convinced me. And then 30 pieces, and then hopefully I like this. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Keep in mind, I think that you were talking, I would love the farmable flower for that, you're right. Hold on. There is a light gray flower, but not dark gray. Good to know. Yeah, so this should work, correct? In theory, this should work. I shouldn't have anybody come out anymore. I guess just for making it look nicer, you can actually fill that in. Anyway, that should work, right? You could have just dyed the sheep once and then dyed it back. That's also true. I didn't think of that, to dye it back. Well, at least they're still naturally white. Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. Anyway, yeah, that would have been smart. Would have saved myself a couple of ink, but it's fine. All right. Anyway, that should work, right? I hope. That this guy shouldn't be able to get free anymore. Wait, we'll be able to test it. I don't know if that's testing it, because they might have been staying still anyway. I need it when it rains. When it's raining out, we'll have to test it. Technically, I could also flip this. Like, I think if I have it flipping that way, it should also be fine. I'm very shocked that this guy got out. But anyway, I absolutely should have. So future reference. He still got out. He still got out. Anyway, future reference. I think I should have had. Guess that's a Java bedrock difference. Yeah. I should have had all of these being when they flip. I should have had them flipping the other way so that like it flips towards me so that they'll still stay in place. Obviously a little late to do that now. I mean, I could, but even then it's probably not guaranteed. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other thing that we were talking about. That was a good test though. I'm actually glad that we tested it. All right, this next idea I'm still nervous about as well because I still might be able to move around a bit, but at least it should help. Yeah, that can actually stay there. Okay. This obviously, in theory, should work just fine. I don't love it because it does kind of take away. All right, this guy might be able to kind of walk out a little bit, which is a little scary. Because if he walks into where the other villagers are, he'll move everybody around. And I'm very nervous about that. I'm almost tempted to try to get all of these things correct. I don't know if he can, yeah, because if this guy moves out and then goes like walks into those people and then moves them all around, it's gonna be quite a nightmare. We'll have to test it when it rains. I don't love this. I think what I'll do is like flip it open, see if he gets out, and then if he does get out, flip it back so that hopefully nobody else gets out, kind of thing. I don't know. Like if you remember from yesterday, the cats really made this fun. So who knows? But yeah, I think if I had this flipping the other way, like if I had that part here and then flipping inward, it might have made a pretty big difference. Let's see if I had any carrots on me. Wait, I know where I can get some. Sure. Okay. All right, so nobody's moved around yet. He doesn't want it. Yeah, rain's gonna be a thing for sure. Anyway, there's a bunch of links for anyone wondering some of the different platforms and stuff. The direction won't make a difference. If it was the other way around, it would just push the villager out. I could have swore that I've had it the other way around before, and I think it worked. But I don't know now. Also, kind of shocking, I've never accidentally flipped it before for anything else. I don't think I'm ever gonna really flip it again, to be fair. So it's not the biggest deal in the world. Honestly, considering how rare it's gonna be flipped, I don't even know if I almost want to just chance it. The only reason we even flipped it is because we were putting up the signs and I just happened to press right here. So as long as I always aim for right their chest, I should be fine, which means I don't need any of this stuff. So I'm starting to wonder, like these guys, I'm not gonna worry about it. Nah, trust me, I can't spell either. Don't you remember my protection 6? But anyway, I'm debating on whether or not I even want this glass here. Even if it does work, I guess for now we'll keep it. I'm not gonna put glass here. Like these 5 guys can just. Yeah, there's no way for it to connect to anything over here, so I don't. I mean, it does keep them in pretty well. I guess technically that's fine. Those look a little weird right here, though. Just having this broken piece. I mean, that almost makes it look better, I guess. Just having this weird little. You know, I just realized, couldn't iron gates also work? It doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be these glass pieces. Anyway, they're still going to be giving each other carrots forever. So that's annoying. I guess I'll leave this in. I don't know how I like it. The new copper grates. Ooh. Yeah, let's take a look at that. It's not a terrible idea. Ouch. All right, well, at least we have some wool for next time. You can also just try not to click the trapdoors. Yeah, that's what I was saying is, I don't think we're going to be hitting trapdoors that often. And even if we did, it's not like it was that hard to get the guy back. Plus, it would only be one at a time. Too hard. It might be true. It might be too hard for me. Especially since I've already failed. What was it? Copper. Let's see if I grab those. Now, are we talking about this? The copper bars? Is this what you were talking about, Coffee? And I don't know why I'm pointing with my hand, like you can see me or something, but this is what we're talking about, right? The copper bars. I'm just gonna make some anyway. I think that's what we were agreeing on, because it is the new thing. And I need some faster music. Hold on. Ouch. Trying to... That's fine. Okay. Literally just the next song. Okay. Interesting how it connects to the glass like that. Kind of wish it didn't, but whatever. Anyway, this should have the same effect, but I do like the look of it a little bit better. It's not quite as, it blends in a little bit more. It almost looks like they're ready, like MTV Unplugged Nirvana. Oh, you talking about for a song? I play songs that I can play on YouTube as well. So like, I can't do any like big name brand songs and stuff like that. I actually, yeah. I have to have full permission rights and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, this song is so fast-paced. Hold on, this one's definitely not putting me to sleep randomly. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's a good relaxing song, but I need a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this song will work. How are we doing on irons? Oh my gosh. I'd say we're doing all right on iron. I need to make some, my goodness. Question, is it normal for the color to be so saturated? I think it might be a, what's it called? Not necessarily a bedrock thing. It might be a vibrant visuals thing, which is still, I'm still getting used to. Wow, we have so much iron. So if you're talking about the colors of this, I'm pretty sure it's just the vibrant visuals thing. Which there are pros and cons to it. There's more pros than cons, which is why I'm using it. It is the new thing after all. The oranges are almost brown. Yeah, I agree. It is a little, it's definitely not as coppery as I was hoping. Is it because of lighting though? Kind of. I mean, anyway, I'm curious what it's going to look like when it's like the blue anyway. And I'm debating on whether or not I should let this guy out, or like these two out, just so that we can use up their carrots. But it's like free ray tracing for consoles. Yeah, it is definitely the vibrant visuals. There's definitely things that make it very here, like the water, for example. It's way too clear. Like I can barely even tell there's water here until like we land in it. But like it really is annoying for certain spots. Like we're flying right now. There's like no way to really tell there's water. Like that now we can kind of tell. At certain angles you can tell, but anyway, like from this angle, there's like no way to tell there's water there. It's so, I don't know. Hey, at least it's a nice night for looking at this thing. Are you on PS5? Yes, that is correct. Yep. I have my PS5 connected to my computer so that I can use OBS and stuff so that we can get all the cool other effects, like the little build thing in the bottom left that we were talking about earlier, and Twitch chat on screen and music going and all that stuff. So that's how that works. All right, so can someone do a little research for me real fast? I'm very curious before I make these guys. Then you just need to crank the settings up to max out shadows and reflections, and the water will be easier to see. Where is that? Is there a spot in here that you could see that? You just need to max out shadows. Shadows are maxed and reflections are maxed. I already have them both maxed. Turn on the bloom also may help with the saturation. Here, let's see what like 0 does, just to see what the difference is. Wait, what does that do? Hold on, it does feel different. Hold on. What's it doing? Bloom is the blurry stuff around lighting. Well, it didn't seem to change the color at all. Let's see what it changes. See if what it changes like out here. So if I look down there, right about here. I think I like the bloom on more. I still can't see the water. I mean, we can try a few different things here. Here, let's try, what's it look like when reflections and shadow are off? Worse. Okay. Definitely worse. I don't know. Ouch. All right, one more time with the bloom thing. I just want to see a difference. I do think I like the bloom on. I have no idea about BEDROCK, to be honest. Ultimately, you play the way you like things. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously everyone's going to have like different, what's it called? everyone's going to be wanting different type of styles and stuff. I just never even tried these things, so I want to see what I like. I don't even know what bloom is and stuff. I don't really notice a difference, to be honest. So I'm just gonna, I'll have to look into it more later. For now, I'm just gonna leave everything the way we had it. And that's probably honestly where it's just gonna be. But I want to know what this volumetric fog does. Like, I want to know if that makes fog be seen more. Look at the beacon, you can see the difference. Okay. All right, if we look at the beacon close up like this, we can see that like the haze around it. This is one of the new songs, by the way. For those of you who've been here for a long time. I added this song in yesterday. Oh, wow. Okay, I can definitely see the difference with that. Okay, thanks for letting me know about the beacon. All right. Okay, I see it for sure. I actually do like the bloom. I actually kind of enjoy that little effect because it's one of the effects that is new to Minecraft for Bedrock. So for now, I am going to leave it just like that then. I kind of like that little foggy effect around it. I don't know what else it affects. Thanks for having me look at the beacon though, so I can actually see the difference. Because you can definitely tell it for like looking right there, at least. You can definitely tell it. Smart, very smart. So anyway, now that we have, ooh, hold on. This looks out of place. Careful, careful. Okay. All right, I should be very careful. I want to be able to reach this guy without jumping. Well, I mean, jumping's fine. Okay. Anyway, this is how I'm getting my golden carrots for now. It's these guys. So oh, this is perfect. Hold on, this is perfect. I can just use these as temporary blocks, right? Because I want to do the same with this guy. So I'm gonna actually have no. Now I have to do it again. Careful, careful. Why golden carrots? What do you mean as to why? All right. Okay, take that one and take that one. Okay. Is there a reason you prefer them to steak or pork per se? Yeah, what is it? The saturation is a little like the overall amount that you get between the food saturation and everything is a little higher than steak and pork. However, one of my buddies, Ominous, who you may see depending on if he wakes up early enough, Ominous369, another shout out for him. He kind of taught the preferences for pork, because with pork, there's no saturation on Bedrock. I didn't know that. It definitely seems to last a long time for me compared to steak and stuff. It still seems, I don't know. I never really noticed that. But pork, I'll have to keep that in mind too for when I'm doing some research. Pork though, he was pointing out, he has like one villager that he can buy like the whole stack from very easily. Whereas with golden carrots and stuff, obviously take a little bit more difficulty to grab them all. But yeah, I personally feel like my hunger bar lasts longer. But maybe it's just been messing with my head. I never actually thought about it. That is good to know. So you're saying that steak and golden carrots on Bedrock should be like the same, like, food, or golden carrots are actually worse? What am I gonna do with all this iron? Probably beacons, but my goodness. Okay. Also, I still need someone to tell me about the copper golems, how far away they can roam, because if it's 16 blocks, then I don't really want to put a copper golem here. They are the same to my knowledge. Yes. Interesting. If that, well, I mean, whoa, didn't mean to do all that. As you can tell from looking at this little farm right here, whoa, hey, speaking of falling down this thing, that was a terrible landing. I may have used steak in the past. I think 10 blocks. Is there any confirmation on that though? I need to. But yeah, I used to use steak, and then of course, as soon as we got the golden carrots, I just started using golden carrots. But I mean, obviously, I don't really go through that much of them, like food-wise. So that's the other reason. It's not very hard to get them. So I always just consider them end game. So I guess visually, even if they are the same, actually, I think steak and pork give more and would be better. And technically, you're probably right if there's no saturation at all. I didn't know there was no saturation on Bedrock, or I've never even heard that before, which is awesome. I'm learning more every day. The detection radius is a spear-like shape extending 8 blocks up and down and 16 in all horizontal. Copy pasted from Google. That is sad. Oh, that is, I mean, it's great. I don't know why I'm doing hand gestures in person again. Just imagine my arm just moving around. That's what I thought it was, coffee, and that is very sad for this specific use case. Yeah, you blink. Oh, trust me, I wish I could turn blinking off. You have no idea. I wish I could. It's so, you have, especially the long blinks that are like a 15-second blink. I hate it so much because when I'm editing videos and stuff like that, it's like trying to avoid just having my eyes closed the whole time. So trust me, Mojang, if you're listening, you know, have an option for this blinking. Okay, please. Look, I'm already cross-eyed. Can you please have the blinking be an option, like toggleable, so it just stays on? Thank you. Or off, you know what I mean. I'm not meaning to, anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I wish there was a toggle for that for sure. Okay. I think we have this all set up pretty well. So now what? So okay, so this is that was what I was afraid of for the copper golems. That means they can access these chests, which is very, very bad. I don't know if a wall in between would make it so that they don't consider those chests, but regardless, I would have to like, I mean, I could technically move their chest, their copper chest, like way, well, even if it was right here, this is still, let's just pretend that even if I had their copper chest there, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that would work if somehow I had their chest like over here, but then that defeats the whole purpose because I would have to run hoppers from here all the way over to here. So, because the whole point is this chest is automatically getting the items. So I want their chest to be where this one is, and it's too close to all of those, which is something was not considered. I mean, to be fair, when we were building this thing, the copper golem wasn't even out yet officially, so we weren't going to be sure what everything was going to be for radiuses and stuff. Plus, I didn't really think about using the copper golem for this use case. The biggest problem with why I don't want them reaching over here is not because of these chests, but it's because of these chests, these empty ones, because what they'll do is they'll put something inside the empty ones. So technically I could just wait to have like everything kind of filled up to be at least, you know, like they won't do anything with this chest. And I don't think they can reach these. Although I don't know if they'll jump up here and do any of this kind of stuff. So maybe they would, in which case that would be, it's too bad. It's really sad. I could technically run hoppers all over the place and make their chest like way over here in this spot right here. And then they'll occasionally open this chest, but it will be fine because it has gold inside of it. So Minecraft and blinking just don't mix. Like you video game character, your eyes don't get dry. I know. Oh well, maybe someday they'll at least make an option to have blinking on and off. I don't know if there's a way. Is there a way to turn blinking off in Bedrock at all? Like even with character options or anything, like anything? I don't think there is. If there is, I would love to know. I never really edited my character that much. I do plan to actually edit my character more in the future. Because I like the redstone shirt, for example. It is kind of fitting for my name, but I don't love it. I actually miss my old shirt quite a bit. It's more me, but it also has those weird trees on it, so I didn't like that either. I'm so picky. I want so many things. Okay, let's put some iron away. Whoa, didn't expect it to go there. Here. So yeah, that's the kind of, I think a mod or something you have cause my character doesn't blink like that. I don't have any mod. That's the whole, that was what I was talking about earlier. There's no mods at all. So that wouldn't be possible. Let's see. Stone. Sorry, everyone. Stone. Let's see. Yeah, I've been curious on why it does blink a lot. I don't know if it's maybe the character model. It probably is one of the character models. I don't know. I think the character model. Oh, I thought you said you had a pack or something for your character earlier. No. I could. I would allow it. I was talking mainly for like the redstone shirt that I'm wearing, because that you had to download or something like that. I mean, it's like free, but it wasn't part of like the default game. Nothing. You're correct. I was saying it for my character. However, the only thing that I'm currently wearing that has anything extra downloaded is actually just the shirt. So the blinking and all that stuff, there's nothing extra currently. But I would allow it. Like anything I wear is allowable. So you are correct. I did say that. But no, there isn't anything for blinking and stuff, at least at the moment. However, that may be a very near future change, apparently. But yeah, character-wise is like the one thing I'm okay with, like some visual stuff. As long as it's still free so that people can get it easily. I don't want like too much third-party stuff or anything like that. That's right. Hold on. I just remembered we can do something. With resin. I just saw my little flying guys over there. Where is it? Pell Gardens, right? We have resin. Wait, did I not make one? No. We got some. Okay, Creaking Hearts. We could actually make some. I don't know if I want to right now, but good to remember it. I'm gonna move them around a little bit. Okay. All right. I think we have everything pretty much set. It's just that copper golem. I wanted to have the copper golem with the villagers, but it's a little difficult. It's coming in for a landing. A little difficult because of those chests over there. With the roaming copper golems, if I happen to put a fence like this just right here, I mean, I'd have to jump over it all the time. It would be a little annoying for that. But would they stay inside of here? I mean, there's another option too. No. That would be defeat the purpose again. I was thinking I could take stuff from this chest and then give it to their chest, and then they go put things in the right spot. But that defeats the purpose because there's only literally 2 different things. It's just the poppies and the iron ingots. And if I'm taking out of this chest to give to them, well, I can just take out of this chest just to put into the 2 different things. So that doesn't really work either. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I mean, to be fair, I don't really need anything because this is all that's left is just nothing but iron. And honestly, I think we're gonna move these things out of this area, and then maybe have like. I kind of like the idea of having a lot of iron just right here. Just the iron and poppies just right here. And then I don't really need like anything. Like you can put a fence in the floor, covers a carpet, it will block entities. You can do the same for villager carpets, will work if there is a fence under. I thought I've tried that before in Bedrock. I think that's only a Java thing, isn't it? I could have swore that I'd done that before. You're talking about something like, you're talking about something like this, but down one, correct? That's not even a Java thing anymore. That was years ago, but not anymore. Yeah, I could. Yes. So you're saying that technically I could have this all down by 1 and everyone should stay in place? I don't know if that works for Bedrock. But maybe I could try it. It wouldn't be very hard to try with those sheep, for example. Hold on. Let's move some things back. I know you can use the sweet berries under carpet. See, that's the thing I've definitely tried before, and it did not work for me anyway on Bedrock, is the sweet berries under carpet. And I was very sad because I was really hoping that would work. I don't know if I've done the fence thing. So the sweet berries one definitely seems to be a Java exclusive. You know what? I'm gonna actually put the rails inside of here too. I don't really see a reason to have these out. Okay, this campfire. What? Oh, we were using it. Okay, I remember now. We were using it for all those cats. Why do I have a trident? Oh, there's a spare trident. Okay, we actually still want that to be over there. We actually want a lot of this stuff to still be over there. So the stone can come over here. They need copper minecart rails. Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be cool. Okay. These things are gonna go back. What a nice night out in Minecraft world. Here we go. Need to run into that tree. Let's see. So if I put this together like this, this could work as the miscellaneous chest. I don't know. I could also do something like this. I mean, this is defeating the purpose for our copper golems at the moment. Hold on. I gotta go. It's 3 a.m. and I have class early tomorrow. Oh, all good, man. And thank you so much for hanging out for a while. Enjoy your class tomorrow. Hope it goes well. Thanks again for teaching us some stuff. Like you said, for looking at the beacons and stuff. And I'll have to definitely do some research for golden carrots versus steak. That is a definite something I want to test. Also, why does it say that? It says my OBS disconnected. Is anyone still there? If it cut out for a second there, I'm very sorry. So if anyone's still there, please let me know. Because I think my OBS just said disconnected and then reconnected. Not sure why. So hopefully everything is working okay. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, we have our iron. We have a few things going together. We can put some more over here. Okay. Let's get our wings and stuff back up and running. Jesus, scared me for a second. That looks like, it looked like black smoke coming out of my chest here for a second. I thought there was a fire. I was like, how is there a fire? Anyway, no, we're good. Start the gold farm up, please. I don't know why my OBS did that again today. A little scary. But it looks like everything's up and running right now, so hopefully, hopefully it is. Anyway, nice little gold farm. Get some XP for our shovels and pickaxes and wings and whatnot. Ugh. Okay. Nice. Also, not to mention, of course, extra gold. Which I think that this looks a lot more sleek than before. I'm debating on still switching this out, especially these bottom pieces. Would that work? Oh my goodness, it actually should work. If I put trap doors here, copper trap doors underneath, it should not need as much room, anywhere near as much room. Huh. Anyway. Still hasn't rained yet to test out these iron grates. I don't know if it's going to, but Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I want the copper golems here. I am realizing that when we make our main industrial area with many iron farms and things like that, that we will be... I love how I'm like shaking my head and you guys can see what I'm doing, but you can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought here. When we have the multiple iron golems situations, when we have the multiple iron farms for our main industrial area, I do think that having a copper golem would be kind of cool in the middle, or like a few copper golems. Unfortunately, it does not look like copper golems are going to be able to fit for this because I really can't handle them opening up like a chest like this and then putting in like a piece of iron or something. The whole point was to have like the automatic iron crafter situation be right here and like the poppies be like right here, just these two spots, like maybe move this kind of stuff around a little bit, move this sign up or something, and just be that like good. Oh my goodness, speaking of good, I need to definitely do something like this. I didn't even think about it. This could have been so much worse. I'm sure it's fine, but I definitely don't need something spawning in here. That could have been worse. How's this lit up still? Yeah, that could have been bad. A zombie just... Oh, you know what? I think the fence gates might have a different purpose. In case somehow a zombie does get in here, I don't think it can reach them right now. I don't know about a baby zombie. A baby zombie might be able to jump in there. But even then, I don't think so. I'm unsure of that, though. I almost wish there was a way to test it. I might have to, like, try some creative shenanigans to see if, hold on, I'm actually trying to... This might be very dumb. Yeah, this could be dumb. I'm trying to see if I can get in there, but the problem is if I do end up getting too far in there, I'm not going to be able to get out without hurting one of them. So I should probably stop trying that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to worry about these 5 as much. Obviously, those ones are very easy to like align and cure compared to everybody else. So I think we're good. But unfortunately, I don't think a copper golem is going to go inside this iron farm after all, which I'm a little sad about. Like the whole point of this the whole point of this title was Copper Golem meets Villagers, but there's not really a good way to work this. I'm trying to think if I could like have any use whatsoever. Like if I did put one way over here, they can't, copper golems can't sort out books, can they? Like could they sort out the different protections and stuff like that? Also, I'm just realizing, speaking of that, I should just have, they can. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, instead of using them for the iron farm process, I'm realizing all of these grates shouldn't be grates at all. They should actually be barrels, because I want, you know, the right item in front of everybody. So like, you know, Depth Strider will be here, etc. And what I'm thinking is Oh, but it'll just be so noisy. I'm thinking about putting like a copper golem like right here. And every time I buy books, I just buy a whole bunch of books and give it to him. But then the barrels won't even work. He'll only open chests. Ugh. That's so annoying. I could technically put double chests in front of all of them instead of barrels, but then it won't be... Well, see, single chests would work, but they're all going to be touching each other. So how would I get single chests? It would be very difficult to get a single chest for every single spot. And then on top of that, they can only remember 10 chests. And there's you know, there's like 20. Can you not do that in Bedrock? You kind of can. But even still, like I was just saying, the 10 chest thing. In Java, we can just crouch in place and they won't connect. Let's see if I can do that. I never really tried because I don't really ever have a reason to do it. Let's find out. Let's find out together. All right. I'm crouching. As you can see in the top left, I am crouching. Here we go. They definitely still connect. Immediately. But so what I was going to say is I could technically do this. And do that. Like when you place one down, when you have a double chest, and then just keep on doing that. I don't even know how I would do it, to be fair, though. Oh, well, yeah, I could definitely do this, you know. Like, obvious, you know, then I can have all of them be facing whatever I want. Like, technically, I guess that actually works because I don't need to see the front of the chest. But back to, so that actually would work fine. But the, back to the original problem, though, or the other problem, the second problem, is that the copper golems only remember 10 chests. So it still really wouldn't work that well. Also, I debated on getting my axe out for this, but we're good. Okay. So I cannot do that, by the way. I Googled, most people seem to use a piston to move them, LOL. Yeah. That, I never thought of that. That probably would work pretty fast. Excuse me. Well, anyway. I think that's going to be a thing that we have to work on next time because I am definitely starting to feel a little tired. I still don't understand why my OBS decided to cut out for a couple seconds there. That's been scaring me lately. I don't know what's going on with that. And it looked like it actually stopped stream for like 30 seconds or a minute. So I don't understand at all. Anyway. I am very happy. It did stop and do weird things. What did it do for the weird things? Like, what else did it do besides stop? And I don't know why it's doing that, by the way. It's very scary. I don't... yesterday when it did it because of the internet. Just stopped streaming and I had to reload the stream. Like, it lost connection. Yeah, so... Yesterday when it did it, the internet went out. This time the internet didn't go out at all, so I don't know why OBS is losing connection sometimes. Little scary for that too, because that's never happened either. So hopefully it's not a big problem. Hopefully it's done doing that. I really don't know. I do know I need to buy a new computer anyway, as I've said before, so. And also for anyone whoever subscribed over on the YouTube channel, not sure if you're still watching or not, or if you were watching the shorts and stuff like that, but regardless, thank you so much for the subscribe. We're up to 122 now. I can see it on the bottom left. I saw that earlier, forgot to mention it, so thank you. I think, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to, because if every single one of these guys, wait, I do have an idea. Kind of. If I do just decide to do a double chest, then the copper golem will count that as one chest instead of having everybody have one, you know. So I could still just have like efficiency and looting just be a double chest, just put them both in there, and then like these two just both in, and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That should only be like 7 or 8 chests versus, you know, 15. And then of course this would be like 9. I would just have to figure out the rest of this stuff. So I might be able to still make a copper golem go in here. I don't know. It wouldn't really be that useful, to be honest. Let's be real. I'd still like, all that would happen is I just would have to buy all of these books and then just give it to the copper golem just to put it back in front of everyone that I just bought it from, instead of just buying it from like Fortune 3 and then just putting it into the Fortune 3 box. I'd have to walk over here, put it into his chest, and let him do it all. So very pointless. If you had a library, this is true. Anyway, we'll have to figure out the copper golem another time. I don't really, I really was hoping that we could have the copper golem be right here, and then somehow can keep him contained in this little area. We might still be able to do something like that. There is something that's kind of going through my mind. Kind of, it's a little dumb, but that 8-block height thing. Yeah, and then they could dump it and they could place them in the library. That's a cool idea. They can't put it into bookshelves and stuff though, can they? Anyway, man, those guys are gonna be giving carrots to each other forever unless I eventually let them walk around. Hopper into bookshelves. Yeah, that's a cool idea. But even then, I feel like that's more complicated than just doing it manually. So we have to find. So the idea that I'm having right now for this particular use case is maybe moving this chest just way down underground and like almost giving like a glass floor. So instead of having this as the floor, get like a glass floor, and we can actually see the copper golems like walking around like underneath and stuff, and because then they wouldn't go to any of these chests. To be honest, I think we are looking for a solution for a problem that doesn't exist. I agree. I think that's what the copper golems kind of do. Is this a solution for a problem that doesn't exist? It does have some use cases for some item sorting, but obviously a good redstone item sorter is, even though it's still way more complicated, it is still way better. So copper golems, I feel like copper golems are decent for some generic type item sorting, but I don't know. Anyway, here, I'll do this for everybody. Hiya! Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. So no copper golem today, and I don't know when we're gonna do one. I mean, technically I could just place one, but again, they make a lot of noise, so I don't really want them opening up all these chests. I never got. Aww. Boo, why not? Welcome in. What a nice surprise. I don't know. Yeah, Twitch acted weird today. Well, welcome in. I'm actually. You got to do your number before I get off of this thing. Let's see what it is before I go. And Oh my goodness. Within 100. Oh my goodness. That's a, wow. That is so close. Yeah, that was a good one for sure. That was really close. What, within 100. 5726 and 7883. My goodness. Well, anyway. I don't know why Twitch didn't give out notification to you. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone got the notification. It was kind of weird today. But oh well. At least we still got some stuff done. At least we got all of these guys testing out this new little thing. All of this is going to be switched out for most likely barrels, because I don't think we're going to be doing the copper golem thing. So that way they can all have barrels in front of them, so that we can get the right item right in front of them. I'm debating on even just putting the barrels inside of the floor. We have some testing to do in the future. It could definitely stay right in front of them though, because I think that might work too. So anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for being here. Boo, welcome in. I know it's a little right during the time where I'm getting off of this thing, but thank you so much for at least saying hi and for thinking of us. And yeah, I don't know why notification didn't work. I'm very sorry. I did find out, by the way, Boo, I know we were talking about this the other day. I did find out the date for this thing, and I put it on that right there. I know it's a little hard to see, but it's 9/20/25. So I did decide on using that date, which was the date that we finished this thing for functionality. It wasn't for the item sorting part. It was just the functionality part, which means I still need to figure out when to put for this gold farm, because functionality wise has been ready forever, but finished wise it's still not finished. So, and Diplodier, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. As I was saying, I am wrapping up here a little bit because I am definitely starting to feel a little tired, and we did get some done today. This looks so, I'm so happy that we're tried putting these guys against the wall like this. It is a little weird. I've never had villagers like this before, where they stand. I've never even seen it. It looks awesome. I'm glad. Oh yeah, the drops for the cape. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough to do for this one, because you have to watch for at least 5 minutes. Looks way better and more open. Absolutely. This is what I had in mind when I was first making it, is to have it like this open. So very happy that these guys can just stand side by side. Like I said, I've never seen that before, and every single iron farmer stuff I've ever seen all have it like with walls in between. So I will have to make a video on this at some point. And obviously currently it's technically a video now because it's in the VODs and in the streams and whatever. So there you go. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, a great evening, a great morning, a great whatever you're up to. I'm glad we got quite a bit done for this iron farm area. It is definitely cleaner. Unfortunately, no copper golem because of these chests over here. Had I known it was going to be the 16 to the horizontals and stuff, I would have realized that problem much sooner, but oh well. The original plan was for a copper golem chest to be right here, and then they would sort out our poppies and our iron for us, but they would be putting them in those chests over there, and it would be a mess. So, unfortunate. Probably for the best, to be honest, but I mean, like I said, we could still technically make an iron copper golem just walking around if we wanted. So I might still honestly do that, even if he does literally nothing. He could, just walk around this whole area, opening up a chest for us. Probably still would put him in right here so he doesn't do anything with those chests, but Anyway, that's for another day to figure out, because he would get, probably, let's be honest, hearing it forever would be, well, I don't know. Maybe this would be the best spot since we have to listen to that every day. So I don't know. Anyway. So yeah. Diplo dear, yeah, for the cape and the drop, you just gotta watch a Minecraft stream for 5 minutes, and then you should receive your code from Twitch, hopefully within 24 hours. For me, it took about 5 hours after watching somebody, so it does take a while, but you should definitely get your codes from Twitch. Minecraft said that they were a little bit behind, but I don't know if that's still the case. So anyway, unfortunately though, I am ending stream for today. Thanks for the help. You're welcome. I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know if that will clear that up for you or not. And like I said, I don't know how long you've been in watching for. But thank you so much for the follow. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope that everyone is. And I hope to all see you guys next time. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a, it takes time to, yeah, definitely takes some time to get the code. It takes way more longer than 5 minutes to get the code. But bye-bye. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm rambling. All right. Well, you know what? Hold on. That's a very good point. I need to remember, since I am a little rusty. Let's see if we can find someone. YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys all go now. And then Twitch, hang with me for a second. Let's see if we can, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Bye, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Okay, and